Hey, everybody, it's Tuesday, not Thursday, but we're back from the barracks because, Thursday I'll be on the road to go up to Southern Comfort. So if I'm on the road, that usually means there is no stream, so we bumped it up. However,
don't stream and drive.
I've never done that.
Waiter.
But before we go there, I believe there's an announcement going on for Doomsday Airsoft. So let me see if I can pull that up real quick.
Oh, hey, I just saw it. They just went live. Wait a minute. We're going live at the same time they are?
Yeah, but we have a solution for that.
Red team standing by. So while we sit here in silence. Oh, hey. Hi.
Hello. Yes, we can stream theirs live, whatever their announcement is. There we go.
Oh, look at this.
Can we hear them?
No.
Why can't you guys hear that? I don't understand.
Mark our technical good.
Let me see. Wonder if I can share my screen and get the audio out there. It's Mark's new computer that's causing the problem.
He finally got it, and fair.
Don't be mean, Greg. Don't be mean.
Yeah, don't be mean.
Let's see. All right. Let me let's try something here. Share screen.
I hear something.
Yeah, hang on. You're about to hear. Let me see.
Oh, look, there's Wiener driving and streaming again.
Can you hear it via mine?
Now, without giving anything away, because this one.
Let's see.
Like, one of the things we've always wanted to do that we could never done.
There we go. Is that you? Because of me.
Mission around what we thought would be a lot of fun for you guys. We parsed down the size of the teams that go on these, and one of the reasons we did that is.
There we go. I had to mute you, Papa. And now we get to see you post something. Greg, yours was
each night.
Oh wait.
And we only have 21 tickets left. I just checked. So we're way over 50% sold. So we have all So definitely go and check those out. If you guys have any questions at all, you can always direct.
This is going so well.
Add the stream. Give me a second. That's weird. Nope, we don't hear it there either. So that's all right.
More power, baby.
Okay, well, they've gone live. So
I thought if I share my screen, it would share the audio.
Most of the rules of every op you've ever been to.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Oh, I figured it out. Never mind. All right, hold on, I figured it out.
Did you know?
Too. I just want to remind everybody that after we talk with Alex, we were going to.
Was he pulling some Enron shit? What is that?
Yes, these are all the registrations that we've.
Can you guys hear it now?
Yes. Obtained so far, I guess you could say. And 2 lucky winners are going to be walking away with free Hilo gun mission seats.
Ooh, 3 now.
Doomsday.
That's always.
And
good.
you guys really disappointed me. I had those 2 brand new pistols that need a home, and you guys didn't sell out the tickets. So now I got to do something else with them.
Yep. So maybe another specialty raffle later on.
That's right. We haven't decided, but they're still sitting here, and they're just adding to the pile of stuff that my wife wants out of this house. If you've ever seen my airsoft room, you'll understand why. But get back to Mr. Fallon. Sorry we had to interrupt. I just had to,
Oh, not at all. The Hilo missions are always special with you guys. So I'm excited for whoever wins that because, that was an expensive experience. it is well worth it. I told Pepin before that I did the Hilo missions early on when that was a brand new thing with Doomsday, and man, if they'd let me pay the money when I got off and get right back on, I'd have done it. I'll rent a whole day of Hilo tickets. It's too much fun. Yeah, so the JTF missions this time, we got a lot of cool stuff planned. I just ordered a lot of the pyrotechnics stuff that we're going to be involved with this time. Always exciting there. We've got our op boards and stuff for our op floors all laid out. These take a lot of planning and effort, and I do want to give a quick shout out to my buddies at Dead End Outfitters that make this happen.
Ooh,
and also
shout out to
my
Greg.
guys in my team who volunteer endless hours to help me do stupid shit. So,
Awesome. Hey, real quick, I do see a question coming through. It says Greg Reese from Up 31's asking how many tickets were left that needed to be bought for the to get those pistols into the raffle. Greg, the answer was 10. We're at 60 tickets right now, which because we opened up the final batch. So we had originally 65 and pending, and then since then we've only sold 5 more green. However, 10 is still moving right along. So if you're planning on playing on the Fedco, there's only 8 tickets left before we shut that thing down.
And guys, I know you guys are going, well, you're 3 months away. You're 3 months away. Yeah, but guess what? We don't believe in going into this game balanced. We never have.
No.
So if you're hanging on thinking, well, I'll get into that, they're going to release more Fedco tickets. Not until green sells out, and not unless we have enough interest to let us know that we might be able to release 10 more tickets of each side and sell them out. We're not just going to willy-nilly release tickets to make this unbalanced. Even though,
I got to go. Sorry, guys.
All right.
All right, see you, Wiener.
Talk to you soon. See
He's
you.
getting pulled over.
Talk to you soon.
His pins must be leaking, so he's got to get in the house quick.
Henry's home.
Sounded pretty frazzled there. So
Yeah, it could be. I'm sure I'll find out later what it is, but it could be. Wiener's big into the fire department at home, so it could be a fire he's being asked to respond to or something. But he'll be back on. He'll let us know. Hopefully, it's nothing major. If it is, I'll let you guys know because
Good job, Doug.
tomorrow we're heading
Good
up to
job.
Greensboro, North Carolina. Well, tomorrow I go to his house, which is a
You're doing
4-hour
great.
drive, and then we have a 13-hour drive up to Greensboro for Operation Southern Comfort.
All right.
That TCA is.
Let me answer one more quick question, then we can jump back to Fallon. And then I just saw a question come through regarding the Hilo, which is what's the weight limit on a Hilo for one seat? It's a 300 max pounds. That is including your gear. So 300 gets you one seat. Anything
bigger
over
question
300,
for him
you'd
on
have to purchase 2 seats. Which
Yeah.
I think with the Hilo, we only have 8 tickets left. I think there is 1 tan right now and 8 possibly green. However, if we get a group of 4 tan or even 3 tan that want to, purchase, let us know, and we'll shift those tickets over to tan. We've been doing that already because we have to sell these seats. We just can't let them sit there. So again, there's only I think 8 or 9 tickets left total. After tonight, we're dropping that number down by 2.
So there we go, guys. And now back to Mr. Fallon
Yeah, sorry, Fallon.
to finish
I'm going to see if he's going to answer that question.
letting you guys.
Pretty much on the
in on
Hilo. I
this
want to see if he's going to let me use the high cap drum mag.
I've seen the op order. I've seen
All right.
a little bit of what they have planned.
Actually, I'll ask that later
don't miss
because we're on here. We have our time and all that. So
I'll keep him up in the corner over here to see if anything important pops up.
oh, geez, that's a rice went down the wrong way.
There you go.
It's food day. It's not sushi day. What is this? What is this tomfoolery?
It's sushi day.
No, it's not.
Extreme day. It's sushi day. Mother, it
The
did it
hell,
again.
Yorkie? You sleeping? Get your ass in here.
I didn't send him a link yet. I didn't know where he was.
Oh, he's in trouble. That's where he is.
Mm-hmm. I'll agree with that statement. He's gonna have bedhead and everything,
Who we waiting on?
Yorty.
I think.
Oh,
Mother,
Get the hell, Norby. You sleeping? Get your ass in here.
I heard that delay.
Well, no, Facebook popped up and it said someone mentioned you in a comment, and I clicked it, and it was Yordi in there, and it said it again, and I was very. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't say that. Just wait, hang on, what?
Yes, I did. Actually, I did say that.
Oh,
oh, Jesus.
Geez, the Russians are coming again.
And I'm trying to figure out something. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why all of a sudden it pauses, but the pause is a lot less than it was before. So maybe it's just a problem.
Maybe you just have like that condition where you just freeze for a minute and it's you. I see it where you're just like, so we're doing the thing today, because maybe you need to put something in the background that moves so we find out if it's you or if it's like your.
I can see it happen. It literally on my screen it goes black with little circles, so it's like I could see it.
Not buying it.
Okay.
Like it's like I have a friend that we're not 100% sure if his girlfriend's real or not.
What?
That's just mean. All right.
Well, you want to show us a picture of her so we don't know.
We need video proof. Show us the proof.
We get proof, and it's like him, like a hover handing around her shoulder.
Legit, back in the day, we had a guy that was like that. We never saw his girlfriend, never saw his girlfriend. Each time he showed a picture, it was always like cut off or anything else. So it's always like, we have no proof. Then one day, he brought her out, and she goes, and then she comes up and she slapped the shit out of my buddy, and she goes, "That's for thinking I'm not real. Do I feel real now?" And I was just like, "Damn!"
And they walk behind the car, and he hands her $100.
I'm about to go take away Damien's iPad. He's slamming in there. He's pissed off at something. All right, so
Fortnite.
I forgot to ask you, is it 6.01 or 6.03 for your special barrels? That's for you, I guess, Papa.
We can do 603s. By default, it's 601s. If there is someone that's looking for a 603, or if you're using an extended barrel, if you got like a 500, like a 490 or 510 millimeter, something like that, we probably want to up it to a 603 so we get a better flow of air. Other than that, yeah, it's normally they're 601.
All right, I must have missed this one earlier from Glitch. Papa, to change to a Redline N7 Milsim, I had to send my Kythera back.
Okay. Yep. All right, that's fine. Whenever you get it in, just box everything up and send it over if that's what you want. That's fine.
That's okay.
They're very, very similar. They're both semi-auto only. So it's just one by Redline, the other's by exactly Wolverine. Thank you.
What? Who answered that? I don't. What?
What?
Who said Wolverine? Like I don't see. Who said that?
The Kythera.
All right, hold on one second. Angie
from Glitch Airsoft.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see that. I don't see that in the comments. Am I missing something?
Because it pinged in his head. That's what happens with Papa sometimes.
Oh, I thought you
it just pings in and it's like,
thank you. And I was like, I thought someone like answered, like gave you. Never mind. I'm I'll see you guys later. I'm out of here.
That's it. I'm done.
Actually, all right today, buddy?
No. It's one of those days, man. It's always one of those days. But let's talk a little bit about what we're here for tonight. We're going to start talking about some Halloween type games. So the first one that's coming up.
Doing sound effects now too.
Greg, watch this. Hey Google, turn off all of Braxton's lights. Hey Google, turn off all lights.
Sure, turning 19 lights off.
I hate you so much.
There's a fat ninja inside the
there
waiting
you go.
room here.
All right. So fat ninja is Jeremiah. Yep.
Okay, we'll
Thanks
bring
for just
Jeremiah.
outing how everyone on the stream and everyone can always mess with me forever. Thank you.
From now on,
They can't do it. Only we can. Like,
No, I mean any of my friends are watching who I play Call of Duty with or anything, they could forever mess with me.
oh, I do it all the time.
I know
Hey,
you start
Google.
with Brad.
Turn on all lights.
Hey Google, turn on all the lights.
Sure. Turning on 19 lights.
Hey, Google, turn all lights pink. Oh, it didn't pick me up that time. Oh, no.
14 lights to pink.
Not very noticeable.
Oh, anyways. All right. So back to what we're here for. All right. So, Brax, let's start talking about your event
How much of
first.
an ass you are? Sure.
Yeah, sure. We can talk about
We
that.
do
too.
it all night. I'm sure we can have like thousands of guests for that one. Let's get Raptor in here.
We'll bring Jeremiah in a minute. So we'll first talk
that
about
420 idiot. Let's get him in here too.
So let's talk a little bit. You have a game coming up this weekend, don't you?
I
That's your
do.
home-
Sunday.
Okay.
Spooky Pew. We got some really cool stuff for that one. I've got some. There's going to be some monsters, zombies, and ghouls in the field. And Mark is gone.
I'm right here.
Okay. There's going to be some spooks in the field that you're going to have to look out for. And if they get you, it'll be something interesting will happen. Why would you call me right now? Sorry, normally my phone's on silent. Let's do that. There we go. There'll be some spooks out there. Going to be some other cool stuff. The field's going to be set up a little different with some interesting things, presents, stuff like that. I got some new game types that are Halloween themed. As always, if you wear a costume, you'll get a. There's going to be a competition for whoever has the best costume. You get a prize. Yeah, tracer units, costumes encouraged. Game starts at 4 p.m. So it is a low light / night game. So yeah, we're doing that. If you are going anywhere else in Indiana, Saturday we will all be out. Not all of us, but some of the Boneyard crew will be out at Silver Spur here in Indiana for its last game, and of course, Joker's being weird per usual. We saw a flash of his weirdness. So yeah, we'll be out at Silver Spur on Saturday, and then come on out, check us out on Sunday, 4 p.m. at the Boneyard. Wear a costume, win some stuff, run away from the spooky ghouls. Oh. Yeah. Joker, your comedy is killing us here.
Am I the only one unprepared for this? Is that what we're? I mean, I wear the skull. Is that enough? Is that okay?
No. Oh Lord!
Somebody woke Joker up early this morning, didn't they? Joker, you had to be up like before 10 this morning, weren't you?
No, I was not up before 10 this morning, but now my hair's all fucked.
I'm just assuming that you're incredibly tired. That's why you're doing what you're doing. Or you're giddy because you finally got your new computer.
I did get my new computer. It's right here. It's fucking honking. And it's red. So I got to come up with a new name for the computer and all that. So what we're going to do now is Battery's sitting there in a white wife beater t-shirt. I guess Joker woke him up. But
Slim Shady action.
Did we disturb your slumber, sir? Everybody, it's you know what? I really forgot to do the introductions today. So now that Battery's on, let's go ahead and do some introductions.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another video Players Wanted. That's Mark. Joker, damn it. That's Joker.
I am Joker for Players Wanted. Down in the lower right-hand corner is my partner in crime, Battery from Assault Battery Airsoft. Right below me is Papa from Dead End Outfitters. And the wannabe thin man next to me is Braxton. He's all thin and bones right now.
You're never going to get the reverse, are you? You're not going to be able to do it.
No, I'm not going to be able to do it.
So real quick, I am drinking orange juice with ice and combos.
Okay.
Combos.
You are the pillar of health. Ugh.
The
Hey, Google, intruder alert.
You see this shirt? This is what we do?
All right.
You're wrong. It's actually security breach, but you're close.
Your shirt makes Arnold look fat. I'm just saying.
By the way, that was Dougie that told me to say that.
Oh, did he?
There it goes again. What the? All right. So,
is his new computer acting up now?
Yeah.
yeah, you know what? It's no longer the computer, but it is faster this time. So that
And it's actually what you need to do is, hey, Google, let's kick this pig. Oh, man, of course. Oh, it didn't register. Hey, Google, let's kick this pig. I'm done.
See, that's why I keep technology simple and stupid. Analog.
Go back to
all right. So before I bring in Jeremiah, I'm gonna share one little anecdote today. I got a message earlier today from Braxton.
That you answer your question, Doug, by the way. Gonna continue.
He goes, oh, where the hell is that? My internet's been down since yesterday. Take a guess at how many times I've asked Google to do something.
More than what you tell your daughter to?
No, actually, where the hell is my... Hey, yo, where's my drink?
It says, hey, Braxton, do I want to use Brax
It just kicked off.
or Braxgion?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
I like the first one. Colongione.
Colongione. All right, so Papa has a he's losing it.
When you're ready.
You guys, Op 31 actually has a Halloween event that's actually on Halloween. So let me go and bring in Jeremiah.
Hey.
Jeremiah,
Hey.
welcome to the stream. Let's go ahead and throw you up there to be the important person for this one. So you have some information. Sorry that you sat there inside the thing. Bring your mic.
Oh my God! Somebody mute battery. Please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll mute him. I'll mute myself.
Eating combos.
No, it's inside the fridge. Sorry, guys. And I just realized that my face is being covered up by my own logo. That's great. So, Jeremiah, why don't you tell a little bit about the event that's coming up?
So basically, on Halloween, we're actually doing a TWD game, The Walking Dead. We're going to have a Negan. We're going to have Rick Grimes. We're going to have Alexandria and Sanctuary, and they're all basically going after the same thing, trying to survive. So, yeah.
We'll tell them a little bit. So players get to choose different factions. Is that right?
Yep, they get to choose basically, where they want to be and all that. The main goal, of course, is to survive and collect things. So there's going to be all kinds of that kind of stuff going on out there, and that basically is going to determine on who's going to.
God damn it, Joker!
I solved that problem. I muted him.
This has been going on before you got on, Jeremiah. Don't.
Right on.
Joker's messing with my Google Home system.
I did not do anything of the sort that time.
No, you started it, and it just took like 10 minutes because my internet's still messed up.
You are on the most professional live stream ever.
All I know is it's funny how the two individuals with the most high-tech stuff is having issues. Just saying. Going back to mute now.
Go ahead, Jeremiah. Explain more about the game, would you?
So basically, I mean, if you ever watched The Walking Dead, then basically that's how the whole game is basically ran. It's the beginning of the game is going to actually start out with Rick and Negan going head to head, and both sides are going to sit there and watch their leader kind of battle it out. I don't want to give too much about the game. But that'll determine on really how your team starts out the whole entire game anyway. Because at that point, if one side loses, well, then they have a mission that they have to accomplish while the other team is off doing whatever they're doing. And throughout the day, they're going to have different operatives to do, but they're going to run into each other constantly. And then they have the other side of it is they're going to have zombies walking around and kind of taking them out too. So like I said, if you've watched the show at all or however, then you kind of know basically how this game's going to run. So
all right, so then my question is, it's based off the show and not off the comic book, right?
Correct.
Okay. Because there'll be some funny stuff. It was based off the comic book, like are we having one-handed Rick here or what? Because
right. Which that also they are going to have their weapons because I'm designating them for them.
Nice.
I actually got 357 for Rick, and Negan actually is going to have his bat.
Nice.
So we made sure that was a thing, and Rick and of course Negan's going to have. They're going to be running their each one of their teams or whatever, and they're also going to kind of function as an admin as well for each team. Matter of fact, all the admins that are going to be involved in this game, they're actually going to be functioning in the game and also playing it at the same time. There'll be a couple where their main focus is to mainly focus on running the game, but they're pretty much everybody's going to be involved in this game.
Nice. So it's one of those things of like the Negan. Holy shit. All right, and then what are the respawn rules if you get taken out?
So basically, I mean, each mission has its own respawn rules, but if you do get taken out, you will become an immediate zombie, and you will be a zombie until that mission is complete. Once that mission is complete, you'll go back to your team. However, there will come a point where that's no longer an option any longer, and you will stay a zombie towards the end of the day.
Okay. All right, and then do people have the opportunity to say screw it and they want to be zombies anyway?
There is that opportunity, yes.
Okay. And can you switch back and forth?
No. No, it's once you become a zombie, you pretty much you stay a zombie. Like I said, until the operative's done. But after that, like I said, if you choose that you want to be a zombie for the day or whatever, you're more than welcome to do that. But we're only taking so many in the beginning, and then towards the end of the day, I kind of want it to be that way anyway. Make it more like how the game or how the show actually was. Like, you know, you're kind of dropping off like flies by the end of the day.
And that's always a fun thing when it comes down to doing that. All right, excellent. And how much is the event?
That would be up to Greg up there.
That would be up to me.
Come on, Greg. The hell.
We're going to be putting that out there. We actually really are thinking of keeping it at just a basic 20, which is regular game day, possibly 25, depending on the props required, things like that. And we'll know more by tomorrow. I'm getting with Tiny to go ahead and publish that. I wanted to wait till we could announce it first before we went ahead and posted the game itself. So that's why I was glad we were able to do this today. But we want to get everybody involved. It is it is for Halloween. It is a fun event. It's and Jeremiah, we've been trying to get this event now for how long?
It's been about 3 months.
Yeah. So, it's between COVID and so many other things, trying to get all this stuff come out. So I'll have the rest of that for you once that's done. In regards to like pre-ticket sales, I don't know if we're gonna do that or not. It worked very well for the North versus South game, but this game's a little bit different than what that was. That was definitely more of an event that required a certain number of people. So we weren't quite sure if we were going to run a ticket requirement for this game or not. So, because if we get 70 people, we get 170 people, the game works just as well. Apparently, though, at our field, if we get more than 100 players, it has to rain a torrential down.
Why did you just jinx yourself, man?
Yeah, right. Why would you do that?
Why would you say anything
Why would
else?
you do that?
Look, man. Apparently,
That's one.
It blooms. It blooms players when it rains at our field.
We were starting right out of the ground.
I wanted to rain.
So one time we had an event here. It was like, I think it was 17 degrees. And I literally was about to cancel the event 2 days before. And I was like, you know what? Last time we canceled the event, I had like 7 to 10 people just knocking on my door. Like, are we going to play today? And so I just went through the event. I had 36 people show up. And I was like, y'all motherfuckers crazy.
Oh, without a doubt. Like
it was snowing. There's one kid showed up with a white sheet and he just hid under it. It was hysterical. I was like, you guys are nuts. Y'all in Florida, so you have no idea.
Yeah, no other problems. We make
just get it on the heat
waves hide under those. That's there's little ripples in the air hide under that heat wave.
I don't want to hear about snow and stuff like that. We got mosquitoes, we got lizards, spiders, venomous animals, which I do mess with the wildlife. I don't care what they say.
I got carried away by a mosquito the other day. Actually, it was crazy.
Paul, dude, what are those cockroaches that fly?
Water roaches or whatever they're called.
Palmetto something. What are those?
Yeah, palmettos.
Yeah, those things can go to hell. Like I remember the first time I went to Florida to visit my grandmother when she was down there, and I was like, "Oh wow, cockroaches!" The cockroach. I was like, "Oh, I'm done."
Yeah. No, and the cool thing about those things, the cool thing about those things, they come in force. Like they come in like squadrons, like Air Force squadrons at you, and they like.
I ride them like Valkyries. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Well, you can.
No. Not here for it.
I would like to do something also while we've got him on. I wanted to give Jeremiah a quick shout out for SPG Airsoft, if that's all right there, Joker.
No, it's not all right at all.
Then
there he goes. Bye-bye.
Don't do it. He said, "Not all right, punch at the door."
It's funny. Jeremiah does not work for DEO or Op 31. His only affiliation has ever really been as a player, and he has posted more videos encouraging people to come to Op 31 than we have. He has probably gotten more players to come out and play with us than especially any single person. Shut up. Sorry.
No, you can't make me.
than any single person. And he does have a field that he does run occasional games on. And it's an interesting idea. And I'm gonna turn it over to you so you can actually talk a little bit about it if you don't mind. SPD.
Oh, okay. So yeah, basically,
this battery eating. Good job, Mark.
Yeah, just zooming on him.
That's how that works. Okay, figured it out.
Kitty cat.
Kitty cat. Oh my goodness.
You are just throwing Jeremiah off. He's never and he's all like,
I can't handle this.
What the hell am I allowed to do?
He does way better when it's just him posting. It's it.
Peer pressure.
Yeah. So yeah, we're actually based out of Lehigh and LaBelle right now. We've actually taken on a group possibly coming in also in Fort Myers. But we all kind of meet here in Lehigh. We have a field out here in Lehigh as well. And we usually can house about between 60 to 80 people when we do play. We're actually looking at putting something together in LaBelle as well, and kind of getting a permanent home out there. But in all reality, you talk to anybody that's on SBG or whatever, they actually they kind of consider Op 31 as home now as it is. We love the field there anyway. But yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot to tell about us. We love to play airsoft, and I don't know, we like to go multiple different places playing. So.
And how can people find you whenever you're holding an event?
Usually on Facebook.
That's what it's called, SPG?
SB, yeah.
SPG.
Sierra Bravo Golf.
Okay, Sierra Bravo Golf, got it.
One of the things that this humble man left out is that it is a donation field. Okay. And if you don't have anything to play with, just show up and he'll go in his trunk, box of 1,000 guns, and bring them out and just loan them out. He just loans it out. This is probably, we Op 31, we pride ourselves in bringing new players along and doing what we can to introduce people to the sport. And we're actually, obviously we're a business, we run, we have to pay. If you have no money but really want to experience the sport, start there. Jeremiah is more than happy to take care of you guys. I've seen, and he's brought, every time he shows up, he's got somebody new who has played before and doesn't quite have a gun yet, but so he's still using one of his. even at our field, until it's time for him to get their own. So really, really looks out for the players. And it's a fantastic thing that he's doing. I just wanted to try to get that out there.
That's cool. Only reason why I'm asking because I live in the Fort Myers area, unlike the one over there.
Yeah, right.
And the one way over there. So I'm always looking to play.
Yeah, but you know what? I have no issues jumping in my vehicle and driving. Now I'm wondering if it's the goddamn camera.
No, it's the internet.
That would make sense if it's the
can't
camera
be the internet.
and like not the. I'm glad you bought all that expensive ass.
You know why?
Computer.
That's what I'm laughing.
It wasn't the computer.
It has to be. Well, I bought a new computer regardless, guys. That was already in the works. It's got to be something with the buffering with the camera. It has to be the camera.
What happened to your old computer?
It's on my dining room table.
You out the window.
It's where?
It's on my dining room table right now.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with it? Since I know that's a perfectly good computer.
It's going right to my son's room.
No, yeah.
The cow's back.
Of course he's back. He's always here. Why do you think I keep treats on my desk?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You know what that cow reminds? It's like if you don't see like the whole face, it looks like almost like a dinosaur. Literally, it looks like a dinosaur.
What am I doing?
We're doing a live stream with a cow call.
Dude, she's a member of the boneyard, dude. Like she gets to come out at events and people pet her and stuff. Like she's the boneyard.
Hugs, man.
I actually invited Jeremiah onto the stream, and now I have to publicly apologize to him.
Why? All right, look. If you didn't know
what are we doing? We're having fun.
I know, right?
It's true.
We're the old. I think we're like the only airsoft like broadcast that goes on once a week that we try to stay on point, but we just have fun. It's just a matter of
like what if airsoft isn't fun and you take it too seriously, what's the flipping point?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're grown ups running around the woods with toy guns.
Just like communications.
It does take us 3 hours to get out 18 minutes worth of information.
We got all the information out in 38 minutes. We got 2 games announced in 38 minutes, so we did it. It's just a matter of it's going to take people 18 hours to figure out what the hell the information is.
You know why it happened that fast though? Is because all we had to do was say Halloween. We didn't actually have to say the date. If we had to say the date, we would have been trying to figure that one out.
Actually, Brax's dates are this weekend, not next week.
Did we actually?
I said that.
Yeah, the 25th.
Okay, let's make that. Yeah, clarify that because it's a Halloween game, but it's on the 25th.
The 25th, and then Halloween.
The 31st.
Yeah, we are actually on the 31st. Normal game time. We're not doing. It's not a nighttime game. It's a normal game time. Gates open at 8 a.m. Registration 8:30. All the NPCs.
Daytime.
All the NPCs will be on site. By that time. So there are.
Are we allowed to bring candy?
Hey, little Yordi, you want some candy?
It's that
dude. I got like six huge bags of like assorted Snickers, Twix, Kit Kat.
Apparently, that broke.
You also have a program with the windows.
Both of you guys need to put free candy on the side of your vans.
I just asked him that.
Okay, so what happens if I grab a candy? Do I get like some sort of power up or something? A better gun? Do I get a DE? Do I get an indestructible to use for that 1 minute for that one mag?
Ow!
Dude,
Something's in my ass.
If you reach the van and eat a candy, you get an indestructible.
Popsicles? Hey, Yordi, you like popsicles? No, thank boy.
Yeah, I like some popsicles.
Got a whole freezer in the basement.
I can always tell we're having a good stream when my face starts to hurt. Oh man!
Oh my god!
Call me.
It's because I'm laughing too hard, man. So, all right. I got a serious question for everybody here that's on the panel and everybody that's evidently the 3 people that are watching this.
Because everybody else is at the doomsday thing.
That's fine. Hey, it's either we have a stream or you don't have a stream, and I'm dedicated to streaming once a week. I got to get those. I got to get those YouTube numbers up.
Hey, it looks like they're actually getting ready to do the raffle.
Ooh.
So I don't know if we wanted to chime into that real quick.
Yes,
Yeah, let's do
yes,
that.
yes.
Let's jump in there. I swear to God, if you jump out the window.
We know what the JTF mission is. Just call the names out. Come on.
Okay, looks like yeah, I see Pip's got the bowl with all the names in there, so I imagine he's getting ready.
He's explaining. He's explaining what the JTF missions are.
Not on the live feed. No worries. We're going to reach out to you because I will need to get your body weight, stuff like that, what team you're playing on, or if you have teammates. So I will look up to see if you have any teammates already on the Hilo flights, and I will do my best to get you on the same flight as them.
Good job, Mark.
8 seats left, so the time slots are filling in. I've already started working on the schedule, and it's almost done. So, you guys ready? Want me to get this?
Yeah, let's go. Here you go. Drum roll.
Like 8 opportunities to win here, so.
And guys, I'm sure
going in
Savannah,
right in the middle of
I
the
thought it was
hardest
7.
race.
and I'm sure Savannah shuffled those around too, right?
Oh yeah, she did. Okay.
So here we go, guys.
And
Why are they so tiny?
okay, the first one is a Sovereign States player,
Damn it.
and he is a Sovereign States player.
I hope so.
Hold on, Wiener's coming back in right now, so let me add Wiener back to the.
Hey,
There you go.
sorry about that. I had $1 million machine blow up on me, so I had to take care of it.
Yep. If you guys don't know, Rob Wiener's job is that he goes and fixes breast mammography machines. He's the only tech out there that tries to do as much hands-on repair as he can. The problem is he doesn't do it on the machine. He does it on whichever hairy guy he can find.
Oh, boy.
But,
He's talking about himself.
But Rob, you made it in here at the perfect time. Chris has pulled out the first Hilo winner, which is a Sovereign States player, and you guys are gonna laugh. When Chris said Sovereign States, my little dog started growling. He's tan, So
Well, hopefully it's not Gary.
No, don't say. I don't think it's Gary. So again, if I mess up on the name, I do apologize. I'm horrible with names. If you know who this person is, please have them contact us. Just have them shoot us a message through the Facebook on the Doomsday page. Makes contacting them a lot easier. I mean, I do have their phone number and all that stuff, but I'll help try to have them reach out to us. So the first name is Anthony Lovato, Lavado. Anthony Lovato.
Anthony Lovato, are you listening?
Anthony, because there's no H. Anthony.
Oh, Anthony. Anthony. He's Italian. He's Italian. Anthony.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Anthony, you gotta get over
Probably
that.
backwards, but yeah, that's right there. So there he is.
Hold up can be such a
There's Anthony. Let him know to reach out to us as soon as possible so we can get him all taken care of. So, Wiener, you missed out on some great stuff. You and I may need to buy JTF missions.
Oh, we may need to. Huh?
Yeah.
I want to take Rob Wiener on a JTF mission. That sounds like a good stuff.
We'll talk about it this weekend.
Well, we got the whole drive up together, so yeah, we got plenty to talk about.
One more name to pull real quick.
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
we're waiting on you to
one
dig in the
more.
ball.
Okay.
Yeah, we were killing time.
Away, that's all. So
I was gonna tell jokes, but my dad jokes are bad.
All right. So the second name getting pulled from the list right now. We're reaching a deep end there. Here we go. Sorry, all these other names are here.
All that work that your wife did, and now
I know.
you only did
Like
2
3
names.
seconds, I throw all this stuff
Yeah,
away.
you should let her pick them out.
She's with the little one right now.
The easiest thing they could have done was just put it inside of a spreadsheet and then drop it right into a random name picker.
Okay, this is Effecto.
Awesome.
Sweet.
I think I know who this person is.
Uh-oh, that's trouble.
Rosalinda?
Rosalinda? Really? Herrera?
Herrera?
Sushi.
Really? Rosie
Sushi won.
That's freaking awesome. Congrats.
There you
I know
go.
who she is.
Rosalinda. Yeah, Herrera.
Herrera.
We do know her.
Rosie, little Rosie. She's like that. She runs around with the pink scissors. She runs around with the pink scissors as a medic.
Yes,
Or Tanner.
that's who it
Yep.
is.
Yep. Okay. Yep. I know who they are now. So
She's awesome. She's a great little medic. She has pink scissors. He's right, and they're sticking right on her rig. And
now that you say that, I remember seeing her at Northern Lunch.
Yep.
Hey, they were the ones who, her and Boy were the ones who captured the flag.
I just told Rosie.
Brought it up, and every single time I see them. But they're cool.
Yep.
I love them. They're awesome. They're awesome.
So
That's
if
awesome.
anybody knows these people directly, let them know. Let them know right now that they won. Have them send us a message so that I can start working with them and get them
Hey,
on
you just
those
won a Hilo
flights.
mission.
So now we only have, I believe,
Yep, they just
seven.
announced your name.
Gave 2 of them away.
Go to the
Yeah.
Doomsday.
I will confirm that right now. Let me see. We are looking.
All right,
we
We
have,
still have a few.
we have 8 flights left.
No, I think she won a JTF mission.
All green flights, so we have no more can
You heard
flights.
me, Mark?
However, again,
No,
if
I thought no,
somebody
it couldn't have been a
from can
JTF
wants
mission.
to
He's doing
fly,
the Hilo flights.
we can make it. We can shift, a
I
pack
thought it was only 8 Hilo
over
flights and 2
can.
JTF.
And I'm willing to do that.
No, they're
if he's
doing.
got a,
That's all that's left.
himself or a friend or whatever, because we just want to, we want to fill every seat possible.
Yeah.
So
And we want to make it so, hey, if 4 more tan guys jump and say, hey, we want those flights, you're going to get. Guys, it's first come, first served. We can't hold them for you. We can't put them off to the side. We just can't. Our budget doesn't allow it. And we want to make sure that Paul is covered with everything he knows before he lands the chopper on Friday.
Right.
Unless he's coming in Saturday morning. He never
Well,
lets.
he'll be coming in Saturday morning.
Okay. Sometimes he's coming on Friday night. Chris got to go on a
I
night
could be
flight.
wrong, I think he might be wanting to come and set up shop and set up in a vendor row and just meet and greet
All right, so
everybody.
it seems like they've
There's
gotten
an
through
option,
with all that stuff, so we can
can
stop
talk
sharing
about
now.
it more, and I wouldn't be surprised.
I know they have T-shirts now.
I know that too.
And
I
stuff
want
and
one.
stickers. I have.
All right. Okay, so that was exciting. It's somebody that we actually know. That's always cool.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Because it's like, did you get a Hilo flight for that one, Brax?
No, I did not.
Well, Yordi, you did, right?
I sure did.
You and I are gonna.
You gotta talk to Pip. Yeah, you gotta talk to Pip.
Yeah, I will. I'll send him a message.
Be like, hey, I want to fly with a terrorist.
I'm not that bad. All right, so back to the fun stuff and all that. All right. Speaking of which, Jeremiah, are you coming to Overwatch 6 as well?
I would have loved to. I wasn't able to get any tickets for myself.
Wow, that's high.
Now you have one.
Yeah, now you have one.
I said that's because now you have one.
That means I'm going to be shooting you, Jeremiah.
Well, right on.
Is that okay? Are you all right with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, can you make it if I get you?
I can definitely make it. The problem was I wasn't able to purchase a ticket at the time when they went on sale, and then of course they were gone by the time I was able to. So.
Well, so you're on green though, not tan. You'll be SC.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, you're going to be on the losing team. It's all good.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
right
gonna be with Echo 4 getting shot at.
Yep.
Right on.
Yeah, I don't think anybody has a problem with that. Running with Echo 4. I'll see if I can shoot out Mark's lens protector again.
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds like fighting word.
You don't get to use my India Surgical against me though. So
He said,
you know what the funny thing is? Each time I play with people and I load on my guns, it's like there's one rule: you can't shoot me with my own gun. you just can't do it. It's against the law.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
All right. So everybody say goodnight to Braxton because you know he's not going to come back.
I'm popcorn, a drink, and go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay, Google, turn off all lights.
it worked.
I hate all of you.
It worked.
Leaving.
That was funny.
That's why I don't broadcast what my smart home stuff is. But it is really funny because whenever you're around Braxton, every 5 minutes, like, hey Google, hey Google, hey Google. Wait, it's probably still going off. Hey Google, strobe the lights.
All right, hopefully he turned his sound off.
That's funny.
Fuck you! I'm not coming back on here again. Hey, am I in the middle of something, kid? Bye.
Ooh, he answered back with a question. He's like, I'm not already.
Well, that's
So yeah, Jeremiah, if you can make it, ticket's yours. Already got it.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
That's awesome. Thank you.
I actually got somebody reached out to me. I gotta look and see who was it. Was it Alex Ray?
Yeah.
I don't know if you spoke to him at all today.
I haven't spoke to him today. No,
Yeah.
I talked to him last night.
Yeah, he reached out. I think was it Alex that reached out to me. I think it was. Yeah, it said. Nope. Wait, hang on. Really confirmation. Oh, confirmation on the members of SBG who's going or not. I told him I said run with us. Run as DEO if you want. So if you want, you can either run. I'll put your name down, and you can be affiliated SBG or you can be affiliated DEO. Either one you want. So either way, I'll still make sure we're all together if you want.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I am.
That's awesome.
I got my designation. I'm now a company commander. I am now Killer 6.
Nice.
Here comes all the war crimes.
I made a decision that I am taking a squad, at least a squad, and I have a very specific mission that I've decided to go on.
Mark, Grease has a specific
not Mark, but much higher than him.
You'll have to get past me first, sir.
Oh, that's not that. Yeah, I actually am gonna.
I know who you're going for.
Oh yeah, much higher than you.
I'm going for AJ. I'm gonna drop my happy ass right up onto a CP.
All I know is if I see some sort of officer or somebody in a leadership position, I am going to salute you in the middle of a firefight.
And I've already said that. Well, you've seen the argument, Papa.
No, but but if you're in the CP or whatever, I'm not going to do that. I'm talking about when you're actually. I'm actually talking like out in the battlefield. If I see somebody with like an officer's that I will come up to you and I will do this. Excuse me, sir. And then run off. I'll shoot you.
As soon as he does that, it's just a little hand up and.
Your sovereign states or federal coalition?
I'm FC.
FC. He's my XO.
I'm FC.
He's my XO. So
which I am known for walking into enemies' bases, just randomly show up and be like, "Hi."
I actually Overwatch 4. I got almost all the way to the FOB. Was it FOB? What's the CP?
The CP, yeah, CP control point.
I was just walking. Had gun down, no dead rag, didn't have my hands up or anything like that. I was literally just walking across the field, strolling. And they're there fighting. Right? Walking my way right there. And one guy turns, he looks at me, and he looks away. And I'm clearly green. Clearly green. I'm just one of these. Another guy looks at me, and they look at me, and I'll never be like, no, I'm dead. And they look over at me, and they're just looking, and I'm still just walking. I got about 8 feet away, and they go, "Dude, are you dead?" And I went, "Pop, pop, you are." And all of a sudden, I was like, "You heard a shot." It was a shot. I was just completely not unassuming, just walking along, and I got close. I mean, if I had bolted, maybe I could have gone for it. I was going for the flag, though.
Nice. No, what happened with me was at Traición en Copan, I went on my own because over there was pretty crazy. I don't know. I follow the storyline somewhat until Mark is like, yeah, whatever. But
hold on. Let's be clear on that.
It was a group. It was a group vote. It was
trying to keep a hold of that storyline was like, what the hell? Because literally, I'll give them credit. Those guys do a shit ton of writing. And we mean a shit ton of writing. We mean a shit ton of
I'm
writing.
talking about Moby Dick status, like writing.
No shit.
Like,
So it's like you could not keep up with that shit if you wanted to, unless you're like somebody with no life sitting in your thing, just going, "Okay, I will follow all of this." Oh,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure 2 of the guys that are watching maybe you've already did that.
but anyways, so Greg, what ended up, I accidentally strolled into Freddy Flux's space. I just strolled it. I got down on the ground. I see all the enemy, and they're all, in their hammocks and chilling. Some of them were, hanging out and stuff like that. Sam from Airsoft Junkies was on the roadside with Lucky. All the higher ups were on the roadside, and I'm like, oh my god, I have the most. If I shoot my gun, I am dead. Luckily, it was raining, so my multicam looked green. So I literally, I let go of my SSG 24. I put it on the ground, and I literally strolled to this guy that was sitting down drinking water. I tap him in the back, and I'm like, I go, hey. He said, yeah. I'm like, you're dead. Don't say anything. Bang. And I pass him, and then I killed another guy, and then I killed another guy until I got all the way to the roadside. And I walked right up to Sam, and I'm like, hi, Sam. And he's looking at me like, who are you? And I was like, you're an enemy. So I take out my pistol and I point it right at him. When I pointed my pistol right at him, everybody just brought their AEGs up at me. I'm like, oh god, this is gonna hurt. So they gave me an option. They were like, you got 2 options, bro. One, you die here and you take me out and you die, or come over to the mercenary side. And I was like, pull my dead rag out. I'm dead. So are you though? So that was hilarious. That was
Nice. Yeah, we've pulled some nonsense before, like at Northern Watch. We made it all the way to their CP and engaged their CP 3 times. Not their FOB, their CP.
Yeah.
They were. I don't want to say their spirit was broken, but their spirit was broken.
It was. I'll tell you, from my guys, we were clustered like you wouldn't believe that. Like, I mean, from start to finish, I had guys drop from heat. I had the van. Well, what happened? I had 2 guys that had to go back. One wasn't feeling well, and on the ride back, they both became heat casualties because the van was closed. It was 9,000 degrees inside the van.
What, at Northern Watch?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yep. We had a van. It was just like a van. And they closed all the doors. And on the ride back, it got so hot inside, one of them got out within like 30 seconds, just started throwing up.
That's what happened when you don't hydrate.
Yep. So that's exactly it. Now, hang on real quick. Disclaimer for you, Jeremiah. This ridiculousness is going to go on probably for another hour and a half to 2 hours. You don't have to stay for the whole thing. No one will think less of you. We'll actually probably think more of you if you leave. It's getting out before a bad situation gets worse. But I just want to let you know. We'll be here. You're welcome to stay, I'm sure. I don't know that.
Yeah, because we're going to talk all sorts of airsoft nonsense. Yeah, like the first thing that we always do is like whatever we put inside there, it's like, all right, we got the regular stuff out of the way. Now it's a nonsense time.
Yeah. So coffee, Greg. I need coffee.
I get. What do you want? You need.
I need PBJ.
Wait. Oh shit. Where's Braxton?
I need PBJ and I need crack, and I can pass by tomorrow or Friday.
I don't have any. Friday maybe. For I have to roast some first crack, and it won't be ready for 3 days at least.
Okay, so, I can wait. I'm already getting that.
I got PBJ on hand. But I got to roast some first crack fresh.
Yeah, people, if you guys don't know, his coffee it's good. It's great.
That's evidently because it's crack, but
there is a roast called First Crack that I actually do not recommend you drink really like not past noon.
Right, and the reason, and as a user of the coffee crack that he makes, if you're trying to lose weight, drink a cup of that in the morning. You have no hunger. It's like you're fasting for like at least 6-7 hours. Like literally, I'm a fat dude. I like to eat. All right, I like to.
I got sick.
I like to snack on everything, and every time I tell my wife, "Hey, make me some of that crack," I don't eat. And then my wife will call me like around 2:00 in the afternoon. Mind you, I'm up by 6, 5:30, 6 o'clock, and she's like, "Did you eat yet lunch?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not even hungry." I even call Greg sometime. I'm like, "Dude, all I had was a coffee."
That's some coffee.
That's because it's covered in crack. All right.
Sorry, it took me a minute. I also had to feed the cow. I found out she was not fed at 6 like she was supposed to.
So who called it that he was not going to be back in 5 minutes?
I came back, period. So shut the hell up.
All right. So we actually it must be did the Doomsday stream end yet? It did. You know how I could tell?
Because people are starting to chime in.
People are starting to
come in. What is Benjamin reporting us for here?
I see what you're doing, and it's gross.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I think the fact that your pictures are Chevy is gross. So,
all right.
Oh, and here we go.
No, right? You're picking a wrong fight, son. I've been on a little bit of a. I was on a little bit of a kick. Where the hell did Greg go now? I have the question to ask the people.
He had to look at his soapbox.
Oh, okay, Benjamin. Because I've been on a roll lately, man. I had some people get on my ass about a Kickstarter last night, and then next thing you know, they woke up and they found that all their pledges had been refunded.
Oh, Ford's not any better than that, so don't worry. I'm not big on Ford either. Or Dodge.
I'm here. Sorry, I was.
All right. So here's the question I have for the general consensus for everybody that's watching.
I'm
my favorite.
I'm here. I'm listening.
Who thinks that DEO should have a dedicated shop that's not at the field?
How did I know you were going to talk about this?
Oh, wait, hold on. The question is, who thinks what?
That DEO should have a dedicated field that's not at Op 31. A dedicated shop that's not at Op 31.
Okay, but the shop at Op 31 will stay there though, right?
No, it's going to all be moved away.
No.
There'll be a small shop there for game days. Yes, of course. Don't listen to Mark.
I don't know. Greg, did you do your business planning? Did you have your low, mid, high? Did you do your research?
I have done nothing because
except
somebody's talking about it right now.
All right. Who thinks
more snacks? Bitches.
Donnie, DEO is located at Op 31, which is in Punta Gorda right now. I was having sort of a conversation with Greg earlier today that it's a shame he doesn't have a shop in Fort Myers that's separate from, so that way we could have an actual shop that's in, Southwest Florida that's down south of Tampa.
Yeah, way south of Tampa.
I'm still being nice and political and all that. So who would travel from, like, say, Miami all the way over to DEO's new shop in Fort Myers?
Well, let's see. Miami has no tax.
Don't even say it. Don't even fucking say it. Don't even fucking, you know what? I'm not taking the risk. I'm not even taking the risk. Don't even say it.
Time out. I wasn't going to say any names. All I was going to say was Miami has no tax. Yeah, I said it. Fight me.
You are absolutely right. Miami's got no text. I thought you were about to mention that other place that shall not be named.
I cannot. I will never name that. That will not be named.
So,
oh my gosh.
But
see, Glitches and Immokalee, he would go. I would go.
Is this who we talking about? Is this how we not talking about?
No.
Never to go.
They're back.
Negative Ghost Rider. That pattern is full. No, I would. The thing is, Greg, can you handle the volume that's going to be coming to you?
No, you can't handle the volume.
The thing is, I wouldn't do it unless I could. And I, with the thought, there's some things that I've always known that if I was going to do this, what it would have to be. One of the things, obviously, is it would have to be full time. That's a guarantee. I couldn't do this, and I wouldn't even try. I wouldn't try to do it without something like that. It has to be Shut up. It would have to be full time. And
All right, so 2 requirements, bro. One, you got to have a small little a coffee table, like Italian style coffee table or Arabic style, so I can have my hookah out in front of the store, and I'll show up every day afternoon, and I'll sit there, smoke my hookah, drink my crack coffee, all right, and post security.
Oh, are you? So all I got to do is. All
I need is a chair for you and me, and a small little table, and I'll bring my hookah. That's it. I'm cheap.
Keep you full on coffee and.
Yeah, see, here's sort of like what I was talking about earlier. I'll come every day.
Yeah, dude. If I was around, I'd just go chill at the shop, just bug the hell out of everybody. Like, back in my day, they didn't even have.
Back in my day, I had some pump action springers. What do you boys have?
And back in my day, point two. Hell, all we had was 0.12, and they were neon colored. And we were happy.
I have green, yellow, pink, blue.
What about
Remember those?
Oh my god!
Speed per second. What the chrono?
Jeremiah, you'd show up, right?
We liked it.
Huh?
If he had a shop in Fort Myers, you would come to that pretty often, right?
Absolutely. The one question I have about it is, what would be the prime location for it?
So after getting off the phone with Joker, I spent about an hour, and honestly, one of the key locations probably would be either the what's called the Hancock area, which is North Fort Myers, Cape Coral area, old 41, that area there before the bridge. Or some of the industrial area over off Martin Luther King, that back area over there.
Oh, you're definitely gonna need security for that.
I'm trying, but I'm actually, there are a couple places that I think would be prime, and looking at man.
Wait, hold on. Before we go any further,
you know what I'm going to say.
I'm an asshole, baby.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
But wait a minute. Honestly, you'll be the only airsoft shop in the whole entire area here. Bonita Springs, Estero, Marco Island, Fort Myers, Cape Coral, North Fort Myers, all the way up. Yeah. So it doesn't matter where you open it. You just got to look at what's going to be the best bang for your buck, because at the end of the day, you're going to have overhead.
Well, yeah, and
cover that.
So the key factor there, is, being able to afford it by being able to have enough volume.
Correct.
It's if I got to pay, $5,000 a month in expenses, whatever, just throw the number out. Well, on top of that, I still have to live. That first $5,000 that comes in pays for us being there. After that, I still got to be able to pay my salary. So if I got to generate, $10,000 to $15,000 a month just to pay that and to live and do it and pay all the expenses and things like that, am I going to make $10,000 a month in Lee County with an airsoft shop?
But if you're thinking about just Lee County, I think you're thinking small, because you're going to have a lot of people that come
from other places,
from all over,
that
are going to want to take advantage of not only your services, but your knowledge, your expertise, the feel, and all that.
And they don't have to drive.
Real quick, just side note, Mark I guarantee he's upset that he's the one that said I'm thinking small, because he didn't get to make the joke after the fact. Would have loved it if somebody else had made the joke or made the comment. So no. So with that though, Joker, I was looking at places that had either multiple or attached areas that totaled somewhere around the 15 to 20,000 square foot mark.
So
indoor field.
That's big.
That's what I was just thinking.
Here's the thing that a lot of people who don't do any kind of airsoft retail don't realize. There's not a whole lot of markup in airsoft. You have to sell a lot of airsoft to make a decent profit. So unless you have your retail shop, on your field, you're really not. It's not feasible. That's why most airsoft shops, such as Balahax, their standalone shops are also outdoor shops.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for instance, almost every shop you ever see is attached to a field. Very few standalone shops, other than Evike's giant store, which, if you think about it, is also attached to the distribution warehouse.
Yep.
And they're also outdoor fishermen and stuff like that. They do sell fish.
Exactly.
They do have their own brand and stuff like that.
Exactly.
They're a Bass Pro Shop for airsofters.
Yeah, and also, if you think about it, they are probably get such good deals on all their stuff, like that they're able to be a wholesaler as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to make a really good profit on airsoft retail. Like, the bigger items are what have the good profit, but here's the problem. Think about it. I don't stock hardly any rifles because there's 40,000 different types of M4 and 50,000 manufacturers for that M4. You've got carbines, SBRs, DMRs, and that's just M4s. Then you have AK 74s, 56. It's astronomical. So the only reason I even carry retail like in stock is as a courtesy for players.
Mm-hmm. I can't. You've never been to my shop, Brax, but I carry 4 of the rentals some of the rentals I have. I actually carry 4 of them new also.
That's a good idea. I should probably do the same.
Some players come in, they love the rental because I just picked up some new ones. They're great entry to mid-level.
May I ask what you use for rentals? Because I'm looking at getting a whole new rentals.
Yeah, and I'll send you a link to it actually. So right now I'm using the I have M4 stubbies, A&K M4 stubbies that we have had. Oh my God, 6-7 years. And I mean, dude, these things you could drop them off the roof and they'd be fine.
Really? Are they polymer bodies?
Those are the A&K M4 stubbies are all metal body except they've got the M16 polymer stock.
Yeah,
it looks like this, just almost exactly like this one.
Oh, cool.
What they don't know is
Exactly like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
what they don't know is that it has like Greg's magic dust on it.
So I think those, and then I just picked up Matrix has a new model, standard M4. And it's got a micro switch, lipo ready, really, really, really well built, and retail on it is $135, right? And so they come in, look at the new player. Which one do you want? They're both the same. Try them out. Some of the young kids, they like the look of the bigger M4. They're like, oh, that looks cool. They play with it. They like it. There's one right there for you if you want to buy it. So try and buy it.
So let me interject a couple things here. It's not the first time I've seen a field and a shop that are separated. Like Stampede does it really well. They obviously have their people come out.
Mind you, Stampede didn't always have that though. Stampede,
you're right.
All together.
You're right. You're just doing it in reverse order.
Yeah.
Starting with the field, then having it.
Didn't Stampede start as a tech shop?
What's that? Didn't
Stampede start as a repair and like upgrade shop?
They were first. They didn't have Holy. Did they have Holy Cows first or no?
No.
They did Holy Cows after the fact, right? Because they only just recently moved again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they started as doing repairs and upgrades. That's where their money is. Other than event.
Yeah, and look who we're talking about here. We're talking about Greg, who has some pretty awesome things. He has a proprietary D-Hop barrel. He also has the experience and everything else. I told him that what he separates himself off with is that he has a gun range, at least one avenues for somebody to shoot with while they're there. So then that way people can test these guns out. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, have the experience of you're new to airsoft. Let me give you the full experience of what to get as a new person. So Ben has a question. Can you put a longer rail on my gun? Can't find rails.
Ben is. What are you doing? Are you doing like a Frankenstein build or something, dude? Every time I see you, you have like something new going on.
He's out in Immokalee, man. There's not much to do out there.
I know where he's at. I've been to his house.
This will be on display when it's done. This is one of the guns. Quick sneak peek. That's one of the guns That'll be at.
Wait, is that a striker body?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm interested. Hello, hi.
So
How you
am I,
doing?
actually.
ASO2, so it's the.
Oh, it's a shorty.
It is a shorty too.
Oh,
And it's got.
I'm intrigued now. If you can see, I'm getting closer to the screen. Like,
Yeah.
oh, let me see this.
Yeah.
And it's got the removable. Mhm.
Oh, look, like
Well,
I'm gonna.
that's cool.
Oh, you don't want to take the bang bang? Here you go, bang.
So there's that, right? But that's not what's going to make it so wonderful.
No. You're gonna put a tracer on there, right? Oh.
But wait,
But wait, there's more.
Oh, you're so wrong for that.
Wait, what? What is what?
The Wraith.
The Wraith.
The Wraith system.
Yep. Ooh.
Uh-huh.
I want
Greg
to
was-
test it. I want to
See,
test it.
I sort of, this was sort of like a little thing that's to mess with Greg a little bit by saying, who here thinks that Greg should open a retail shop in the Fort Myers area? So why don't we show a raise of hands real quick? Who do you think should? Yeah, see,
I'm only going to agree if Greg agrees because I'm a retailer and I know how difficult it is.
shut the hell up. You know what? Bye, Braxton. Oh,
Braxton, he's like
if I
pink
can
in the
interject
brain.
on this, I've actually talked with other people that have hobby shops in Fort Myers. I personally know like 20 people that are ready to buy guns. They've played with us and everything else. They've played up there at Op 31. Just about everybody that comes out and plays with us are always looking to buy new guns. They need to get that feel for what they even want to play or what position they want to play or whatever. And I always tell them, just wait, come and experience it and then buy your gun or whatever. And there's always people looking to buy guns, but then once they get into it, as
they buy more guns.
Probably on this panel, they want to rebuild that gun. They want to and
no, we want to buy more guns. More guns.
I mean, that's how I'm able to loan out all these guns. But that's the thing is we don't have that here in this area at all.
And
we
really don't. You would be servicing an area that is sorely needs the level of expertise that you could provide.
So Mark needs an area service with expertise.
By the way, I don't know if you know about the East Coast, Greg, but like Mike's paintball and airsoft shop, he closed down 3 years ago because his wife moved to Tennessee. I was gonna buy that paintball shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna buy the whole entire
Did
thing.
he move to Tennessee with his wife, or did she just leave?
No. He moved with her. She's a dog breeder.
The way he said that, you kind of figured that she left his ass.
You're like, like, fuck you, I'm out. No more airsoft.
No, but just so you know, all the airsofters that are on the East Coast, they have to go. The only place they go is Miami because those are the only techs that they know about. If you do open up a shop, that's going to be a whole entire wave that's going to be coming over to the West Coast now because it's literally the same distance from West Palm Beach to Miami, from West Palm Beach to Fort Myers. It's the same exact distance, same exact amount of time.
No.
Yeah. Yes, it is, because my parents live in Royal Palm, West Palm, and it literally takes me 2 hours to go across Florida from the Belglade area. From the back.
It does not take 2 hours to go from Miami up to West Palm.
No.
So this right here, by the way, it's on record. If I do this and something happens and I go broke, right, and I'm living on the street, all y'all.
No, I didn't do it.
No, Braxton, no, don't do it.
Braxton back right out.
Braxton's like, I did not raise my hand.
Rerun the stream like 5 minutes. I was like, if Greg thinks it's a good idea, I'm on board. If he does it, I'm with him.
No, listen. It's one of those ideas, and we got a bunch of people saying hi. By the way, just hey,
yeah.
Hey everybody, this Joker's ignoring you because he needs his area service, but I'm here for you.
It's Twitch. Twitch does that. They just send. If it's somebody that says more than one comment, then I'll respond to them.
Oh.
But if you notice, it's all just Twitch with one comment off.
I look. The idea started, and it's not a no. It's not a yes. It's nothing yet. The idea is phenomenal. You guys that have been out there enough to see me on the field with the kids, you know that I love being able to do that kind of stuff, helping them out, getting people in the right gun, or when I get a chance to rebuild something, and I get the report back from somebody, man, I was killing it on the field. That means so much. It's something that I got to do that you got to enjoy. That's fantastic to me. So yeah, I love the idea of it. Taking it from being an idea to a reality. There are some things, like we talked about, Joker. There's some things I'm not willing to do. I already give up my Saturday for 2 Saturdays.
You don't have to be open on the weekends. That's the thing.
The problem with that thing is not being open on the weekend as a retail store.
It hurts them.
I won't do it. I still won't do it unless we're making so much money that I can hire somebody.
Well,
what about if you got some people that are willing to volunteer?
But it's not even that. It's not even that. There's other places that don't open. There's other airsoft shops that have a field that's separate that don't open on the weekends because they're at the field. So what you're doing is you're training your customers from the start. And that's the way you do it. You train them from the start saying, okay, well, the shop's going to be at Op 31 on the weekends or every other weekend. And and you can even say that thing. My guys get every other weekend off because I'm that awesome.
I'll volunteer.
Volunteers don't get paid. You're volunteering, so you get free upgrades.
Yeah, you see his light up. He's like,
no, he actually gave. I wasn't even thinking about that, but now that he mentioned it, I'm like, I literally was not thinking about that.
Right through you.
But I think the reality is that you don't have to work the weekends, and I think that if you open up a shop with the reputation that you already have, the fact that you already have a following, that after you see the first 6 months of the business rolling, I think you're going to be, oh, look. Somebody else has joined the stream. If he ever gets his butt in here.
Oh shit. There we go. Oh, I got to turn my light on. There we go.
There's Wiener.
Hey,
Wiener.
Driving and driving again.
Road hazard Wiener.
I've been freaking working and then doing all these damn broadcasts everywhere, so yep.
So Wiener, do you agree that Papa should just open up a shop?
Papa should just open up a shop?
Yeah, a retail location in Fort Myers.
Oh, I thought you were talking like a bordello or something like that. I wasn't sure.
And I'll get to another point that I forgot to mention earlier, Papa, but yeah. What do you think, Wiener?
I think you should open a shop, yeah.
I don't think I'm trusting you guys with helping me with my business ever.
All the way Indiana.
Buy a real helicopter. Fly around the world.
I did not say buy a real helicopter.
See he's got to make up money somehow because he was supposed to buy the rest of the green tickets.
Yeah.
Hey,
I didn't quite think that there was going to be 10 left.
Brax,
I think we're at 10 right now.
Brax, I will say it this way, sir, that I did not say you should buy a helicopter. In fact, when you asked about a helicopter, I said you could probably find a shell somewhere, and then you started looking at other shit, and I sent you links. That's all I did. I encourage
you're the one that sent me an actual operational helicopter link.
No, I sent you the link. No, I guess that's where the one you looked at, but they were selling shells on there too.
Yeah, I found a shell from a boneyard in Rochester, New York, and it's only $4,500. You sent me the Augusta that was like $35K.
That's because you said sent it.
What?
You told me to send it to you.
Why would you even be like, hey, I found an Augusta for $35K? And of course I'm going to be like, send it. That sounds cool.
I didn't say buy it. I said that's excessive. Actually, that was the word that came out of my mouth was that's excessive. Papa,
that sounds excessive compared to don't buy that are two totally different things.
I'm encouraging you to get a shell, not a fucking helicopter.
I don't know. That was a couple months ago. I think
buy
you're
a helicopter.
that's more hazy.
You just want more helo flights, Wiener.
That's right.
So, Papa, I think you're missing another thing that you could also put on that.
You're changing the subject relatively
Oh, I
quickly.
thought he fell off his booster seat.
You could also add your coffee shop in there.
Yeah,
helicopter. Yeah, totally. It's like the. Never mind. I'm done.
Dude, Joker. You are a genius.
I know I am.
Because check this out. I don't know, Fat Ninja and Papa. in our area here in Fort Myers, in this area, there are shops where they do adoptions like cats and dogs and stuff like that, and they have a built-in coffee shop.
Wait, adopted airsofter.
And let me tell you something. The amount of people, listen. The amount of people that go into those damn things to go look at baby kittens and dogs because they want to, the amount of coffee that they buy because they spend there like between 3 to 6 hours just playing with every single one of them, and they're drinking coffee the whole entire time. Do you know how much time does the average airsofter go into a shop and spend inside a shop just to figure out what gun they're going to buy?
Well, look at Nine Lives Apparel. When you go into their headquarters, they got Black Rifle coffee right there.
No, they suck.
So, what do you mean they suck? It's awesome.
Black
coffee.
Rifle. No, it's not.
I like Black Rifle coffee.
Right,
I like Black Rifle coffee.
Hold on.
Wait.
You do know that Black Rifle, I think, is one of the sponsors for the event.
What event?
No,
Overwatch 6.
no, they're not.
No.
Oh, they're not. Oh, okay.
No.
Actually,
we
I
do
don't
have,
care.
I am
Liz
donating.
bringing his coffee truck out there, so we will.
No, I
selling
don't.
coffee.
I'm donating the coffee for the
That's
event.
right. Yeah, that's right. Greg knows that. I forgot about that.
Okay.
First of all, I'm a
Greg
consumer.
knows
There's
our
our own
coffee
coffee right
connoisseur.
here also, mind you.
Hey, do we need to start getting a talking stick? Because there's too many people talking right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
hold on.
laughing.
Hold
I'm
on, here it
still
is. I got
laughing
my
at
talking stick right here. First of all, I'm a consumer, and I try most of the Black Rifle coffee stuff, and no.
And try combos today. Only.
Yeah, you lose all credibility there. You're already wearing a wife beater shirt, so I don't listen to you.
First of all, it's not just any white.
Oh, okay. I can't see it anyways. I'm watching on a small screen, so I don't know what it says. It just looks like a wife beater from here. Looks like you're showing off all your muscles.
Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm dying here.
Well, they did say I got arms.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, those are arms? I thought those were your thighs. Sorry.
Oh, Lord.
All right. So it's pretty much settled then. Greg needs to open up an
Really
airsoft
works
store that has a coffee shop right on it.
Yeah.
So that way he can sell his coffee.
Yep.
And he'll be happy about that. And then he can have his rifle range and then hopefully enough space to put like an indoor field open 5 days a week.
And adopt airsofters.
Yeah,
And
apparently.
adopt airsofters.
And dogs and kittens to sell.
Yeah, tell the dogs and the kittens.
Dude, I'm telling you, these people that do these like coffee shops with the adoption stuff, they're killing it here, killing it.
They're also government funded.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. No.
I won't be government funded.
Well, they will be. Everything's going to be government funded.
Oh, hey, you shut up.
We just gotta make sure. We just gotta make sure that Greg doesn't make over $400K a year, or else he's gonna get taxed 62%.
Listen,
Yeah, all right, you got
hang on. Non-political. If I make over 400K a year, tax me whatever the hell you want. Problem to have. I'll
I
never.
have to
I'll
hold
never-
out, so $10,000 of my student loan can be paid off right away. I'm just holding out. I'm not paying it off yet.
I'm kidding. Oh my God, it's crazy what's going on out there.
we are not going down the political road.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
I wasn't talking political.
We're not gonna
I
do.
was
We're
talking
not
how
gonna
to make
do
more
that.
money. I'm going to
Yeah.
save more money, make more money. I'm not going to work political.
I'll even come up and bring some of my brisket up there for you to sell their pop
You
up.
better.
Bring Bulldog to the chat.
No, that is not
Bulldog
happening
here?
tonight. No,
Is
he's
Bulldog
not here,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's not happening tonight.
I'll have a heart attack, dude.
You guys are wrong, man. You're wrong. So
What the hell is that?
Somebody's alarm's going off.
that's Braxton.
Yep.
So
Did May make? Oh, I thought May crossed the line or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Going into the minefield.
I know what's going to happen though. He's going to change his "Hey Google" to something else.
No, you can't change the Google hot word, and it's really annoying.
you can't.
You can't.
Huh.
Trust me, it'd be something different, and I'd never tell any of you asses what.
Come on, listen. When I did it, that's called comedic timing, though. That was absolutely perfect timing, and you know it. All right.
I remember when I used to work with Microsoft 98, or it wasn't 95. I think it was 98. You remember?
those 98? Yeah.
Remember, you can program the computers. Like every time you turn it on or you give it a command and say, "Yes, master, how can this humble servant serve you?" Then you give it a command. You can't do that anymore now.
So, Weeder, do you know what we've been having fun with?
I'm afraid to ask what.
Hey, Google, turn off all the lights.
No.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
You're so mean.
I hate all of you.
Oh, they turned off Braxton's light. Yes, Google.
I hate all of you so much.
But
See,
wait
I
a minute.
renamed all my devices, so you'll never figure it out.
Hold on a second, Brax. It looks good like that, though, man. Your background looks pretty freaking
Oh shit!
awesome.
Okay. Damn it, man.
All right, so back to the topic at hand. What's it going to take, Papa?
Who knows how to write a business plan? Who knows who to contact for SBA and veteran assistance for it? That honestly, those are the things. That's what it's going to take. So, full disclosure, I have phenomenal ideas. I can piece something together. I can do all that. When it comes time for implementation on certain things like that, I'm terrible. I can run a business. I can have a business idea. Getting it started is.
That's why you got Tiny.
How do I sign out of this? How do I? You're such an ass. You're such an ass. Did you say this was Tiny? Do you know? What? No, Mark just put SBA.gov or whatever down the bottom. So.
Oh, okay. I missed it.
Yeah. Such a dick. And look, you got me cussing on the air now too.
He just broke number one rule. Well, we're not in his field.
You put your dollar in the jar.
Oh my god.
Sushi jar. Call it the sushi jar.
I know, right? Yeah.
No, it really. Those are the things that I'm truly. I'm not good at that stuff, and I think there's some kind of fear somewhere in that actually keeps me from doing it. I don't know. It's just not good.
It's a good thing you have an Arab as a friend.
See, and I've always had someone else. I came up with a network attached storage device, an internet attached storage device, several years back, and I had a partner. He's the one who did the prospectus for us. He's the one that got it all together with people, all of that kind of stuff. That was him. I had the idea. I had the design. I had all that. None of it goes anywhere if I don't have someone who knows how to do that.
Brax, since you're the only one here with actual, with experience of a retail shop / field.
Hold on. Brax's retail shop is small.
I used to not. We had quite a bit of inventory until we got robbed. They cleaned us out.
Right.
By the way,
my question.
Rule number 1. Insured, very high, Papa. That's like the first thing.
Yeah,
very high insured.
Sure high.
But my question to Brax is, what pushed you? What was the tipping point for you to do what you're doing?
For the bit, start the whole thing.
Yes.
Well, I used to work in a very, very, very demanding hours job. Like I'm talking, probably 50, 60 hours a week or more. And when I was engaged at the time, and when we broke up, I moved back down to Bloomington from where I was working and living, and life was just way better away from that job and everything. And a possibility opened up to buy this property and start everything. I'd been playing at that point for probably, it was like 5 years ago. I've been playing airsoft for probably around 11 years at that point, and I just jumped on it. And then we just went from there. I bought the property from a hoarder, and it took us a long time, about 2 months to get it cleaned up. And I just couldn't, I jumped on it, couldn't say no. I'd always wanted to start an airsoft company and field, and I had a business plan written up literally probably back in 2009, 10. And my partner at the time, she was like, this is a stupid idea. Don't do this. So I just sat on it. So I was ready to go pretty much the second I had the opportunity.
So, and that is your full time.
Mm-hmm. I do.
Airsoft is your full time.
Mm-hmm.
And some of those things have been the stopping points for me. I love everything. honestly, everything about airsoft, everything I get to bring, everything I get to see, watch. I watch shy kids come. They come in, and 3 years later, they're leading squads. I'm watching kids grow and move on. All this, there's so many positive things that do come and can come from it.
Is that a possum?
Yes, this is great.
And all of those things are why I love it so much. I've said before, it is the most rewarding thing I've ever done with my life post being an Army recruiter. I actually get to help these kids that have nothing else. They do nothing else. Being able to be out there and do that and give them a free, safe place to go if they've got thoughts, ideas, or if they don't get along with all these other people. Most airsofters are different than everyone. I had someone ask one time, how can they join Dead End Outfitters? I said, well, the very first thing is you have to be able to fit in with those who don't fit in. Because that's exactly who we are, and most airsofters are that. Most airsofters, most of the kids we see, and I know you see this too, they've never played another sport. The majority of them have never played any other sport, nothing like that at all. You get them out on the field. That's why we teach them integrity. That's why you teach them sportsmanship. That's why you teach them those things. And they grow and they learn that stuff and they get to move forward with it. Without us, what do they got? They're not playing another sport. They don't know how to interact at that point. Now you've got 19, 20-year-olds that are just so socially inept. What are you going to do with them? And that's the future of our world. So, yeah, I love the idea, and I would love to be able to do it. I'm not 100% confident. I know that what I build is good. I know what I feel is right. I know what I currently provide in every way is good. But is it good enough to pay the mortgage?
Yes.
And in the area. In the area, because I have to build the market here, truly, to be honest. Like Miami is centralized. Bang. There's a lot of airsoft that happens down there. Right? And especially with Speedsoft, they spend a lot of money often. Up in Newport Richie, where Shelly and Holy Cows and all them are, that's another centralized area for airsoft. Where I'm at, we serve Op 31 serves honestly probably 150-mile radius because that's the area that's just so barren for airsoft. But does that mean I'm going to actually have the market to sell?
If you were just selling the same stuff that everybody else sells, probably not.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact is that, will you stop it?
That thing looks mean.
It looks adorable. Leave it alone.
He's having a problem with the grapes. And evidently with my fingers, stop it.
Too big.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing a good job chewing them up, but
it's all over you.
Yeah, it's because Angie didn't bring him with his blanket, and now he's on my shoulder. So nope. Come on, come down here. There we go. Come down my arm. There we go.
Oh, he's adorable.
I'm surprised he doesn't bite you.
They're pretty good if they've been raised with you.
Well, no, apparently not. He's not listening.
Well, he's
doing whatever he wants to do. Look at it. He's like, no, I want to go down here.
Angie, bring me the damn blanket.
That possum is saying no. Look, it's.
Oh,
that was my head.
We didn't get home and we lost him.
No, it's probably an emergency or something. He did the same thing.
He's gonna switch. Bring me the.
All right, so Greg, I mean, I understand what you're saying. I would be in your same shoes if I was doing the same thing, because taking a leap like that is huge because of the amount of money you're gonna have to invest.
Yeah. Well, it's not a matter of when we were having a conversation before, there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen within the next couple of months. SBA is going to be opening up a whole bunch of small business loans and everything else for businesses to open up, new stuff and everything else. So there's that. The fact that he's also a vet works in his favor.
Another thing is when I was in West Palm, when I was going to open Club 240 with my partner, Master Gunnery Sergeant Cabrera, so I don't know if you know this, but the state of Florida will give you grants. In other words, free money. If you can type up a letter saying why your business is good for the community, they'll give you what you're asking for at a very, very low rate. And I mean extremely low rate. If you can explain to them why the business that you're opening is good for the community, keeping kids off of jail, off of drugs and stuff like that. If you can articulate that, they'll give it to you. Because we were this close from pulling the trigger on it, but it was a nightclub.
That doesn't work. But
I know.
Let's see
But I'll tell you the link to the requirements, bro. There's a lot of stuff that the state of Florida is willing to help out business owners. They're gonna start.
And I think I need to sit with someone. Wait, who's Doug Smith talking about loving Black Rifle Coffee? Hang on. Can you scroll grindhousecoffee.net across the bottom for me, please?
Sure.
And you know what? Hang on. Let's stop all this. Hang on 1 second.
You fight back. You fight the power.
Well, no, I'm going to help out here. I'm going to give it.
That's one of my guys. One of my buddies.
I'm going to give it a discount code. Let me go plug a discount code in here. And shut up, dog.
Coco.
And I'll plug, and then they can use. You know what? I think I'll even make the discount code.
Players wanted.
I was going to say Black Rifle Coffee. I'll make it that.
Damn, that's his call sign.
Black Rifle Coffee. All one word.
Hang on, I don't know. Let me do it first. Hang on.
Oh, it's American Eskimo.
Yep.
Grindhousecoffee.com, right?
Grindhousecoffee.net. Yeah.
He's the only thing that when I'm having a really bad day, he'll just come and sit on my lap and just like give me that puppy face, and I'm like, okay, I feel better now.
Nothing says happiness as watching a freaking possum eat.
Oh, God.
Down.
I want her to come here.
Why?
Because we're showing off doggies. Ella, come here.
That is adorable. Look at it, that thing. It's like he that possum does not know how good life is right now. You could have been eating out of a trash can, possum.
He's eating chicken wings. That's his favorite food.
Okay, that's a big dog.
That's my Ella.
She's all confused. She's like, "What are you doing?"
She just burped.
What are you doing?
So,
look, Ella.
I feel left out. Should I be grabbing an animal and petting it right now?
Ella's like, why am I up here?
Just for the record, I didn't start this. Angie did.
Look at this face. Look at this face. Hey, look down. Look at the camera. Good boy. Look at that.
Ella.
I have a cat behind me, but he'll probably claw my eyes off.
There's the face.
Bella, come here.
Is that a pet or is that Greg? I can't tell the difference.
Shut up.
My finger, you
I got one of those, Greg.
What's it?
Is that a puggle?
No, it's a pug. Straight pug.
Oh, she's got the dark made her snout look long.
That's not a pug. That's Frank.
What's the promo code? What's the promo code, Greg?
What's that?
What's the promo code?
I'm getting it right now. Well, you guys tell me. What do you think it should be?
Black Rifle.
I thought put in Black Rifle Coffee would be a great promo code. I'm just saying. Discounts.
Yes, you want more?
Discount codes. Let's see. Need a discount code?
There you go.
What do you think? Black Rifle Coffee, all one word?
That's what I put inside my end, so.
What do you think? Let's see. Percentage.
Just remember, if you do this, you might be going into war with Matt Bess.
10% off is good?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. 10% off. No minimum requirements. Everybody's eligible. And start date.
Well, I'm going to do a shameless plug here about the coffee. Guys, you have to try the PBJ. If you don't like it, if you don't want something that's gonna turn you into a crackhead, I mean, like what I mean by that, I'm talking about like you're gonna have unlimited energy. Then PBJ is good. If you want that, if you want to turn into a Super Saiyan, that crack.
You know what? And we're gonna do this. Since you just did that, it is only for First Crack and PBJ.
He's still chewing.
But also
the flavor on the PBJ is amazing, but that First Crack though, it definitely gets you going.
All right, there you go.
Like I'm debating if I should take that instead of pre-workout when I go to the gym.
All right, discount code is Black Rifle Coffee, all one word.
Woohoo! Black Rifle Coffee.
And 10% off of the First Crack and PBJ. So go on right now, put that code in, and get 10% off. And after you fall in love with it, and you're no longer drinking Black Rifle Coffee, you're only drinking Grindhouse, you'll see the difference.
Exquisite.
He's just chopping away.
Should have made a Pepsi challenge instead. Should have made a discount code Pepsi challenge. So anyhow, back to the original. Look,
where'd Wiener go?
It's
right here.
It's never.
You already left.
It's not a bad idea.
Damn camera.
It's actually a phenomenal idea, provided it can generate the income.
I think it can. By the way, that SBA.gov has several different grant programs there too. So just saying, there's a lot there, sir. A lot. And I think that, he scratched my head. It hurts. Damn idiot. All right. Well, evidently, Bulldog was back on. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw my comment on there, but I did notify Rosalita that she won.
That's right. Well, she already contacted us.
Oh, cool.
Well, I called her as soon as she won.
I think that was cool, though. The fact she won.
I know.
If anybody should have won, and that would have been her. That was cool.
Hey, Joker.
Yes, sir.
It is time for me to jump off because Tuesday is date night, and I promised I wouldn't be on all night.
Well, that's fine.
Ooh, it's time to get it on.
Date night.
Date night.
Get it on.
So,
all right.
Yes, probably, Gordy. But anyway, good night, gentlemen.
Well, just make sure that, she uses the backup cameras properly.
I don't ever hit my Infinity again. So,
Did you already told her that's like strike 1, 2, and maybe 3 later on.
It's a car. I'm not worried about it.
That hurt me.
In the car, so it was not on purpose.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, Braxton. That was Braxton
Later, guys.
Boneyard, guys. You'll be seeing him hopefully this weekend if you go to his field to play for his.
Spooky Pew starts at 4 p.m. There's going to be zombies and ghouls in the field. It'll be spooky. Wiener, good to see you as always.
Me too. Sorry, I keep jumping off.
Brax, be good, buddy.
Take care, bud.
See you, Brack.
Anyways, like I was saying about First Crack, it'll turn into a Super Saiyan. And I'm thinking about taking that instead of pre-workout before I go to the gym now.
I would do it honestly. I mean, there are people that do drink coffee before their workout just for that purpose. If you're not adding cream and sugar to it, you do just like an espresso shot or
remember the MREs? You know what we used? What me and the Marines used to do? We used to grab the coffee and the powder and just straight in. Get that Hulk status. I remember also using Tabasco sauce under the eyelids.
No, I never did that one.
Oh, you're cray.
No.
Well, when you have to, when you have to be up for X amount of hours, you got to get creative.
I did use Whip Spit as mosquito repellent, though. Yep, I'd be chewing, and you just kind of go like this, like that. They don't like it, man. They don't like it. But they don't like it, and I would rather. What is?
What?
Worst coffee on earth? Bulldog, what's worst coffee on earth?
Maxwell coffee.
Or probably that MRE coffee.
Oh.
No, am I? Well,
No, that was Folger Crystal.
yeah.
It was
The best part of waking up. All right. So on to some other things because now Wiener's on here and we totally did not. Yeah, it was the MRE, like I said. So Wiener, are you catching a flight and coming up to the?
I do not know the answer to that yet, especially with the machine that just blew up on me tonight. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to, but I should have an answer tomorrow.
All right.
So, because I'm already off Thursday through Monday next week, or this week, excuse me. I'm off Thursday. Good God, I'm getting on the road Thursday morning.
So am I. So
Bulldog has your gun, by the way.
Bulldog does have my gun. I was going to ask that. Thank you.
I dropped it off today.
Cool.
Nice. Because that's for the VFA charity event.
What about
Oh, we just started a charity event for VFA also for at Overwatch.
Oh, nice.
Called Pie in the Face.
Nice. So what?
Boy, that died.
People get to throw. I'm trying to get. Not anymore.
Oh.
I don't know.
Bulldog just said not anymore.
Somebody tell Bulldog that, or I'll tell him right now. Hey,
no.
Bulldog.
What's going on is See, Bulldog got into a Josh Warren argument on one of the threads at US.
It was an actual argument, or was he was deleted? He made comments and got deleted.
It wasn't an argument. It was about communication, like comms, like hearing the other team's communications. That's considered cheating if the rule set says that it's cheating, right?
Right.
Well, there's certain airsofters, which I'm guessing is a bunch of different accounts from Josh Warren, going back and forth with everybody, with the masses, saying like, no, that's not cheating. It's a Milsim event. In Milsim, in war, in real-time war, or in Milsim simulations, if you're listening to it, that's part of the game, like listening to communications from your team.
I watched that entire thread. He was talking about he no longer has Wiener's gun.
Oh, it's no longer Wiener's gun. It's now Bulldog's gun. Thank you.
So,
I saw that
it was going back.
And I saw the way that the people were responding on it, and Kev was like a plug for Milsim West.
Yeah, it was definitely a plug for Milsim West.
Yeah,
that's why I stayed out of it. I didn't even comment on it or anything like that. But
it's not true Milsim. It's not true Milsim if you can't hack the comms. Yeah. Well, we can't have secured comms, or whatever.
I mean, you can have encrypted comms if you buy a police style
800 megahertz or anything like that.
Yeah, but it's also
that's money. But that's money that most airsoft
it's also those are
have.
protected too.
Yeah, and there's also you need to have a special
license.
Yep.
No, not for these. Not for these police. I already. Bastard. Remember Bastard? He's a prosecutor. He was a cop and all that. He knows everything when it comes to that, and he made sure that we're inside the confine of the law.
Yeah, but you're not 800. You're not using the 800 then. 800 megahertz and stuff.
No, we're not going that far up, but we're damn near close to getting a true like 2 to 3 mile radius comms with no interruptions. We got 6 of them.
Yeah.
So.
I'm still.
Well, those Motorola's 1220s or whatever.
I'm still about a year to maybe even 18 months out for the Warrior system we're coming up with, and when I do, it actually incorporates digital communication. So this won't even be a conversation then.
Awesome.
So, yeah, awesome. It's a full AV system, which includes your nodes. So you have your squads. Each person in your squad is considered a node, and you guys are all. When you form the node set, you are a secured network. So everything that gets transmitted amongst yourselves is inside the network.
That's awesome.
So, but it's a little ways away. I guess I have to open my shop first before I can worry about.
Yeah, open that shop up.
Son of a guys.
I'm telling you, man. If you open up a shop like that, you're gonna see a lot of our faces, a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you already have people sending you guns from Indiana and Nashville and other places, having it all go to your shop is going to be a lot better off, especially when it's like, you start doing the pictures of check out this awesome build I'm doing. What do you say, Bulldog? Should Greg open up a shop?
Are we gonna put a poll up on Facebook now? Is that what we're doing?
Bunch of ugly SOBs.
Well, no one.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna pull the banner down for a minute, I mean, it's you're already going to get a shit ton of business from a lot of your regulars. You're going to get a shit ton of business from new people that a lot of us are bringing in. There's nothing left on this.
Is that a chicken bone?
Yeah, that's chicken wings. It's his favorite food.
Oh.
He loves chicken wings.
Well, all I'm going to say is that business will be booming because just like, airsofters like to break. So I don't care how good of a build, I tend to break. A lot of stuff.
I know, right?
So.
No, it
doesn't help that I play in the rain.
Just be easy with them. You don't need to snatch them.
Or in the swamp at Op 31.
That wasn't a swamp. That was I was playing in the ocean.
It was an ocean for Greg, not for anybody else.
According to some of these guys, it was deep. It was for me.
I had to give a piggyback ride out of the place.
Some of these guys, I would have been lost if you hadn't. Some of these guys said they said after about 5 minutes they loved it, like it wasn't even shin high water on the north versus south game.
In some areas, yeah. I mean, the lowest point I think was like ankle deep. But yeah, there was definitely shin high water. When it got up to your knees, you realized you're walking into the pond and go the other way. And Bulldog, you might be the only one watching on Facebook, but we have 64 people watching on Twitch, 3 on YouTube, and 1 on and that's you on Facebook. Just so you guys took a lot of our audience because of your guys' announcement, which was more important than our shitty stream.
Just so people know, like I wasn't gonna play that game. Like I literally showed up, and Joker's like, "Let's walk the field," because I'm still new to the field, so I'm still learning the field. And I'm like, man, I really don't want to play in this because I'm like, I just got my gun fixed, like literally cleaned and all that stuff. And
then I turned around and said, "Come on, Marine."
Yeah.
And literally, that's how I turned around. I was like, "Come on, Marine, let's go." I was like, "This pavilion is actually going to be running through this shit, and you're not going to? Fine."
It's like you can't do that to me. Like if I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it, and somebody tells me no balls, I'm like, God damn it, now I got to do it.
Because it was totally being a prima donna little bitch situation. It's like, come on.
No, I'm tired. I did it with the Marine Corps. I'm not gonna whatever.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to get out.
All right.
So enjoy
the we'll talk
time
over the next week or two.
What?
Telling Jeremiah, we'll talk some more over the next week or two.
Well, you only got like a week left, sir.
Nobody's talking to you.
Week left for what?
We have a walking. Jeremiah's putting on a Walking Dead game at Op 31.
Oh,
on Halloween. Yeah. So.
Yep. So.
I know you won't come down for that one, but thank you for coming on, though. I appreciate it.
Definitely. See you guys later.
I'm gonna do that game.
I'm doing it.
Yeah. I'm probably just gonna run a KWA 1911 though.
I think it's gonna be, especially if people play it right. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's not gonna be your everyday, airsoft skirmish type or like most of skirmish type game. I think if you let it be the immersive game that it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So.
Well, right now it's at our 2-hour mark, so let's go ahead and do our sponsor break. So, sponsor break. First off, we'd like to thank Dead End Outfitters always for their contributions to the channel.
Who are they?
What? Who are they?
No. Apparently, they're a little place getting ready to open a shop.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I did hear that.
Well, it's not little, small.
Small. That's right.
Small shop.
SMO.
No, if
Little
I
shop, big world.
if I
So if you guys have not checked out Dead End Outfitters yet, they make an awesome D-patch barrel that makes your BB shoot so much straighter.
Then I get to test my gun this weekend.
Yep, it's. They also make the Indio Structable right there, that nice blue thing. That's.
Yeah,
Fuck
getting
it,
better at it.
There we go. I have to look back to look at it. It's like that thing right there. We also like to thank HPA for making some of the best BBs out there. We like to high-powered airsoft for their BBs and their batteries and all that. I would say I like to thank Doomsday Airsoft, but Bulldog keeps going. Just keep going. He said, "No, you don't," because that's his gun now. But we like to thank Doomsday Airsoft for all the opportunities they give us and everything else. And so that's our nice, quick little sponsor break. Now, we're going to stay on this little thing of, all joking aside, the idea of a shop needs to happen, sir. Get a couple guys in there.
So
listen, I'm willing to volunteer and help out. Listen, I really suggest, like, in the background of the main wall, it should be Greg sitting at 6 feet tall or standing.
No,
6 feet tall, grabbing the bull by the horn.
Hey, you can build a platform in the backside of the store behind the counter.
Remember the movie? Remember the movie Dodgeball?
oh my god!
It's going to be so classic with the shit that can come out of it. But you have your coffee shop all set up on one side, so you can sell your coffee. Get the little kids all amped up on coffee. Then it's like,
what's the name of that actor, guys? The guy that plays Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
That's what Greg looks like. He reminds me of Ben Stiller.
His little brother.
Sorry, real quick. Bulldog, that you have the SBR, that's correct, right?
Yes, he does have the SBR.
Yeah, he's got the MTW SBR. Yeah, that's actually a 260 millimeter. So give me 1 second.
Listen, I'm telling you, him with a DEO shirt on, grabbing a bull by the horn and just bringing it down.
What, for a patch?
No, for his back, like a wall painting on the airsoft shop.
I just picture, I can see the countertops now with everything in it, and then a 4-foot high platform behind it that he walks around the counter with, back and forth.
2-foot tall platform. Yep.
You know what? But that's actually pretty handy though, because if you're a little bit tall person than him, you can use that as a just to prop a knee up, your leg in, nice little resting position type deal.
See eye to eye.
Yeah.
Hey, Bulldog, look. Mom made chocolate chip cookies, and I'm not going to bring you on the trip.
Oh, God. So it's even better. What he needs to have is he needs to get the library ladder roll system.
No.
Do what? The library ladder?
The library ladder roll system.
No. He can get a genie for really cheap use, and it could just on tracks and it just it up and down.
Really can't wait to overcharge you guys.
Hey, I make up for all my jokes by bringing you more customers.
Thank you,
fucker.
You deserve that. So on hand right now, I have a 285 and a 250 millimeter. The stock barrel inside the MTW is a 260 millimeter. So you can either wait and I can order proper size, or you can go with either one of those. Sorry. But if I'm going to do it, honestly, if I am going to open a shop, it won't just be a storefront. It doesn't make sense to just have that.
I'm telling you, find a place that has that warehouse thing, or look to see even better. Where's the Spirit Halloween in your area? Just saying, because if that Spirit Halloween's been there, that means that facility, that area, that space has been vacant for at least 9 months.
Yeah, but do they not hold leases on those places to come back?
No. It's
Potluck. If they,
they usually have like a 2, maybe 3 month lease.
Mm.
So, and as soon as Halloween ends, they're out within like 3 weeks at the most. You know.
Yeah, but a Spirit Halloween's not going to be big enough. They're going to be maybe 6,000-7,000 square feet at most.
No, not usually. Well, let's see.
They're usually pretty big, but now this sucks. Well, now Greg's gonna keep me busy because now I'm gonna go online and start looking for properties and shit. They'll be like, here, see, here you go, open it up. This is a good one. Open it up.
I mean, really, nothing smaller, in my opinion, nothing smaller than 15,000. And that would have to include, 15,000 is probably the minimum plus the storefront. Because if you're gonna have people play, I'm not gonna have people come in and play and be.
You're looking to open up a store and an indoor field?
If I'm going to open up a store, I really think it has to also have some kind of play area.
What's your zip code there, Battery?
Well,
33916.
Yeah, 916, 909, 914, any of those. Yeah. Hancock and 41. You talking? Hey, Bulldog, you talking about the Sears shop? They tore it down. That's the one that Pip and I looked at 2 years ago. They started tearing it down 2 months ago. I was very upset when I saw that.
You know what's coming up in the? I also remember that there's a certain roofing company. I'm not going to mention their names. They're going through some legal issues. And their building is roughly around 25,000 squares, 3 stories, and it has its private parking lot, fenced out. It's in the warehouse district area, Greg.
Crown Roofing.
It's at
You said Crown Roofing.
No, it's not Crown Roofing. They're too big. Crown Roofing is way too big. They got offices everywhere, but. This is a decent-sized roofing company, and it looks like they're in some trouble, and they will be leaving that area soon.
I found a spot that'll be a no-go.
Well, the company that you guys are thinking about is it starts with a T that got in trouble with the whole PPE loan here in Fort Myers. I don't know if you guys heard of that.
No.
Well, it's not. It's all over the news. So they're called Target Roofing. $2 million loan. The guy grabbed
someone who bought a boat and everything.
Yep,
okay.
Him. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was on the news.
Yeah.
What about the one that's right across from the school over there? That looks like. It's here. It's right on Pine Island Road and Nicholas Parkway. It's right across the street from Nicholas High School, North Nicholas High School.
I don't know. That's a good idea.
I said it might not be a good idea, but it's right. It's got to be like one of those. It had to be like maybe a Circuit City or something like that because it's right between Dollar Tree and.
Oh yeah, Circuit City, H.H. Gregg. Yeah, those buildings are big. They're normally big.
It's on Pine Island.
Huh?
It's on Pine Island and north and across.
Yeah, it's
Nick.
Yeah, it's 527 Southwest Pine Island Road, Cape Coral.
What is it? 5 what?
527 Southwest Pine Island Road, Cape Coral.
Yeah. Oh, that's close to. Well, that's all the way up north. That's far away from Greg's house. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. I know right where that is.
I just think it's. I know it's a.
That is actually. Let me see something here.
527.
Yeah, you know where the Sam's Club is in Cape Coral on Pine Island Road.
Yeah.
The Coles and all that. That's where that is. That must be.
Yeah, but the rent there must be insane, though.
Yeah, it's not. That's an Office Max. That was an Office Max.
All right. Then there's the one that's.
I think, or Office Depot or something like that. No, and you're looking in Cape Coral, which is going to be more expensive than Fort Myers.
I know. It happens to pull up. So there's.
I found a couple today. I mean, I found warehouses that were anywhere from. I found one I think was like 2,000 square feet or something like that, which is nothing. It's not big enough. It's big enough to hold a warehouse of product and then have a storefront. And I'm also trying to be at like $7-8 per square foot per year. Because anything more than that, if you think about it, if I find a round numbers, if I find a 20,000 square foot place, right, and it's $10 a square foot per year, well, now we're at $200,000 a year on rent. Break that down. Now I'm paying, is that 12, 15, 15? No, 12.
Yeah, but the thing that calculates into that is if you're putting a field in there as well at the start, if you're putting like an indoor field in there, then you're going to have as long as you have as long as you have a good formula for the flow or theme, flow and theme. Let's talk about both. If you have both of those that are in there, you're going to have people keep coming back, and then on top of that, now you're selling BBs instantly, BBs and green gas daily, drinks, which it will no longer be four waters for $1.
No, yeah.
So
I found here one that's the height from the ground to the ceiling is 16 feet. It has 2 drive-in bays, 1 bay door, leveler, 32 standing parking spaces on the outside, not including what's fenced in, but it's 7,500 square feet. The total, no, but the warehouse is 7,500 square feet. It's 13,000 square feet total.
Yeah, but that's 7,500 square feet for this field is too small.
I think.
How big is Miami?
28, 25.
Playing field or the whole thing?
I think that. Hold on.
I don't think they're that big.
They are.
Not the field though. Not 28,000 square feet.
Give me 1 second here. I want to say. I gotta remember. I think the with the storefront, it's 28,000, but
that makes
field
sense.
Is 25. The field is about 25,000 square feet. But again, it depends on also how you stage that area. Like you could do a lot with 1,000 square feet. I love S&S Airsoft, but they do it sort of wrong. Because it's too tight in there, like way too tight.
That's because you're a fat guy like me.
No, it has nothing to do with it. I mean,
my hips were bouncing off the walls.
No, well, that's just the thing. They have too many. They have too many turns. They have too many holes, and too small. And especially with,
Greg, what about 19,942?
That'll work. What's the cost per square foot?
$8.50 per square foot. 19,942 square feet.
All right, so we're
19 feet ceilings. That's decent.
That's good, man.
Yeah, six drive-in bay doors and 60 parking spaces. And you're a standalone building. You're literally. I'll send you the link to this.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna like this.
It's right off Martin Luther King Drive, right?
No, it's Fort Myers, 1606 Benchmark Avenue.
1606 Benchmark?
Yep, Benchmark Avenue.
I think I might have looked at this one. Okay.
It's all fenced in too. It's beautiful.
Let's see. It's not actually. Doesn't look like that's actually too far from you.
You said Fort Myers.
Yeah, it's off Ortiz. Let me see. Which could be fun because we'll get all the inmates to come play.
Hey.
You have not seen Miami Airsoft, have you? Again, I love Miami Airsoft, but the neighborhood that it's in, you're like, what?
Here you go, Greg. I sent you the link so you can look at the price and all that.
But Randy B has a question. What BB weight for D-Hop is recommended? I use 0.32s and 0.3s, and it works fine, but I'm sure Greg's going to say any weight.
No, not any weight. So it definitely depends on how fast you want your BB to travel. Let's start there. So if you've got a gun that we put a D-Hop in, and let's say you were shooting 360 before, just from the upgrade of the barrel alone, you're going to be somewhere right around the 375, 380 mark, possibly, right? So let's say you get up to 370, but with the D-Hop, you're really probably going to want to be no less than a 0.28. Really, more likely a 3.2 is going to be where you're going to want to be. Reason why I say that though is if you've got a gun that's only shooting 1.2 joules, somewhere right around there, you're somewhere around 360, 370. The D-Hop will help it carry far, but they're going to see it coming. Like it's going to move so slow that they'll be able to get out of the way. Yeah. But if it's too light, obviously you end up with some turbulence. So it really depends on what your goal is. I have a PDW that at one point had I think I had either a 180 or a 210 millimeter barrel, and I was shooting 330. So I would shoot 2.8s out of it, no problem. Yeah, 2.8s out of that thing because I was close, but I wanted every single shot to land in the exact same place. So 2.5 to 2.8 was perfect for that, and I'm still reaching 170 feet, no problem. But if you've got something like what Mark's shooting or what I just did for Wiener, they're right at Wiener's gun is 1.52 joules. You are dead on. And I told you where I was shooting when I called you. I was hitting stops, and I was definitely
over 200 feet.
Every bit of 200 feet plus, and hitting a stop sign from that distance, ting, ting, ting every time. So at the 210 foot mark, I'm still in there. And that was with 3.2s. I would close that grouping if I had gone up to 3.6s. The 3.2s themselves, at a certain point, they are going to float too. So
Will Lightsey is actually formal Tactical Sheep 123. Wants Wiener to switch to the main green admin. Go kiss my rosy red ass that you do not have.
I'm trying to get out of being a main admin.
I'll fight you. I'll fight you, Will. Wiener is tan for life.
If I'm going to be an admin, it'll be a tan.
Yep.
I'll be Sal's main tan admin.
I'm glad you guys were able to get Sal.
Who's the CEO for Green? Who's
AJ Dobson. AJ Dobson from AJ Tactical. He's been Green CEO for a while there and has been pretty successful. So this is going to be a match where
no, but who was the CEO for Northern Watch for the Green
Northern
side?
Watch would be for the Green side? Well, it was either Jerry or
it was
Jerry Garcia.
No.
But there was another one. I can't remember who the winner was.
Yeah, there was another guy. I think I have him on Facebook. I forgot.
Yeah, because Ron Rage Custom was for tan. Was it Northern Watch?
Yeah.
No, who's? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Parker was at Northern Watch, the last one we just had. Parker was the main tan CO, CO for tan.
No, that was not Northern Watch. That was
not Northern Watch.
Oh, that was the one that Raptor.
Raptor was Ron, and then
Raptor was Ron.
Yeah.
It was Ron.
Yeah, it was. It was Ron and McDonough. He was the XO.
That's right. I'm sorry, my bad. Yes, that's exactly right.
And then,
I remember the firefight now. I was stuck in the corner. Sorry, it takes a little bit. I'm a little old.
You're thinking about Homeland 3 is when the switch happened.
Yeah. So, but I know there's so many I've done, and so many times I've been tan admin. So I think I've been tan admin since Overwatch 4, and then I carried it to Homeland and Northern Watch and all that. So I'm ready to pass the hat.
Tan wagon. It's going to be real upsetting when you all lose.
Well, first of all, I am in no tan wagon. I've been tan since I started playing with Doomsday. So
Doomsday, I've always been tan too from day one.
I heard there's a lot of SS guys trying to jump on the tan wagon. Hey, it's okay, baby.
Oh, there is a lot of SS guys who did. Yeah, there is. Based on sales, oh yeah.
Because you guys can see the names.
Yeah.
Yep.
I still got the roster since Overwatch 4.
Yeah, I got. Yep. That's all right though. What's showing up for green is gonna give Tan a run for their money.
That's fine.
That's fine. It's always been like that though. That's what we want. We want
we want the firefights back and forth. That's it.
Yes.
And it's always been that way with even TCA does it too, and but it's just it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good, especially with the numbers. We're at right at 370 right now. 370 players.
Let's not talk points with TCA. I still believe that 10 won that one. But hey, it is what it is.
No, you believe
Tan did win that one.
You believe that Green won that.
Green. I'm sorry.
There you go. No, you were right the first time.
Yeah.
Because I've always done Green for TCA. This was the first time I've gone Tan for TCA.
That's right.
And we kick butt.
Well, no, you guys did not. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yes, we're a 10. We're gonna start at the top of the. We're gonna get the high ground. That way, Green will never get.
What you broke?
Cheaters.
Hey, speaking of buffering computers and stuff, where's your computer at, Mark? Is it running?
Oh, it's running. We discovered.
I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything happen yet, so that's why I put that. I just watched Jordy's do it.
It happens, but it's shorter than the other one. So instead of it being like 4 or 5 seconds long, it's now like 2 seconds. So I have a feeling it's got to be something with the camera.
Hey guys, I gotta get off. It was awesome seeing you guys.
Personal problem.
Yeah. I gotta walk the dog. Hey, Papa.
Gonna get off walking the dog.
Yeah. Gotta go, brother. Mark, great seeing you. Wiener, talk to you soon, brother.
Yep. Thank you very much for all the input and support.
Yep. I want my damn coffee.
All right, Battery from Assault and Battery Airsoft. He's signing out. Battery, did you get your flight to go to the VFA game yet?
Not yet, but I will.
Okay.
Got it.
Friday.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Later.
Oh shit.
That's fine. So Will's still talking some trash there.
Will is?
Yeah. Look, I'm looking forward to the fight and all that, and we'll definitely be. It's kind of funny that we're on the opposite sides there, Will, because I'm always tan for Doomsday, and now I'm always green for TCA events. So that's kind of interesting. But we're going to have the Battle Bug out there. We're going to have the gun truck. We're going to have the Jolly Roger. They're all going to be under
the Jolly Roger.
Yeah, Braxton.
Okay.
Oh, and I like this. I still hate the fact that the drivers could be shot by BBs. I think that should still change. I'm going to keep voicing that opinion.
You can voice it all you want.
That's fine.
Whether we listen to you or not, I don't
know. Rusty Midget says Papa Wiener.
Rusty Midget.
Where?
Papa Wiener. Rusty Midget. Who's Rusty Midget?
I have no idea.
Papa Wiener.
Yeah.
I haven't been called that in a while. But Papa Wiener is what I'm known to my grandkids as. Papa Wiener. So I'm like, yeah, okay. So I'm like, oh, all right.
Hey, Papa Wiener. We're going to go to Papa Wiener.
Yeah, I don't ever want to see a child look at you and go, Papa Wiener. I don't think I.
No, they're too young. They're not ready to play yet. The oldest one's 4.5.
I'm breaking myself. Anyways, I do like the rules change from TCA where the gun trucks could also transport people too. So
they just changed that too to that, did they?
I think so. Because all of a sudden,
and I think they're if Bulldog's still on or not. I think we just changed something with ours for that. So there was something that just got. I think I'm not probably stepping on my tongue here, but who knows?
When Sal assigned me Killer 6, he said that's the thing about the transport. So now we can transport people. I was like, well, the Battle Bug's not transporting too many people, but the gun truck. And then Braxton's staying tan with us, and he's running the Jolly Roger. So Killer 6 is going to be a force to reckon with.
Based on the numbers, we're not going to have anybody switch.
Yeah.
Switch over to green or whatever, because green tickets are starting to move now. Especially since Greg said he's going to buy the rest, so we're good.
I did it once. I don't know. I really 10 tickets is a lot, man.
I know it is.
I'm either 6 or 7 in right now, and buying for that.
Well, I'm going to be doing a raffle for the one ticket I bought soon. So probably after all the events, like probably the before Thanksgiving, we'll do a raffle for the one green ticket I have. But it's going to be kind of fun. Will asked if you got his Facebook message.
If I got his Facebook message?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not looking at – I wasn't looking at the Facebook messages. So, no, I didn't get it. I'm just looking at everybody who can't spell my freaking last name. Now, Rusty Midget got it right. I wonder if that's my son. I wonder if that's my son not calling me Papa Wiener.
I don't know who it is.
I don't either.
But that's actually because I guess like Sal was concerned about us getting out. I was like, you have no idea. It's going to be a different little story than what was happening on at Iron Fury. Yeah.
Wait. Getting out of the vehicle or getting out?
Getting past the choke points.
Yeah. There's a choke point getting into the prison, into the TTP City, which is the prison.
Yeah.
That's a choke point through that one fence there. I don't think there's any other entrance other than walking through the gate area and stuff like that. So that's going to be a choke point right there. But also we've made it so they can't mine it, or it's kind of like they can't protect it type thing and block it out. There can be firefights right there, but they can't.
Yeah.
And we had problems with that at one of the last ones.
The stoner got fixed, so that thing's going to be laying down a hell of a lot of firepower as we go driving through. So I'm not too concerned about it.
I am looking forward to seeing my DEO special, or at least get my hands on it. So I think that's what I call it. It's going to be my DEO special. That's what I'm going to call it.
I think I think you're going to like the hand grip better than your previous one. I think you're going to like the hold better.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. I changed it. So we got rid of some of the wine. It's still got that classic crack wine, but
you know what? That doesn't bother me at all. As long as I can reach out and touch someone with it, I don't care. I mean, 200 feet, they can hear the wine before they get hit. So.
and you said you use an 11.1 on that, right?
I use 11. Yeah, I usually I have 11.1s, but I mean, if it's going to be smoother with the 7.4, I'll probably do it. But I'm going to check it out with the 11.1.
Yeah, use the 11.1. I mean, all that's going to do is make it snappier.
Yep.
But it worked fine. It pulled the it pulled that spring back, no problem with the 7.4. So you'll be whatever battery you want to use, you're gonna be fine with it.
Cool.
Yeah, and really, I think I dialed it in. If you bump up to 3.6s, you gotta just do real, and it's
just a slight
adjustments. Yeah, really finite adjustments. Watch and see if you don't see. If you don't see the Magnus effect happen, you're right on.
Gotcha.
Far away.
The Magnus effect. What is that? The little.
When
okay.
The backspin finishes.
Yeah.
When it starts to slow down enough that the backspin actually does the loft and then drop.
There's actually a name for that. Somebody actually came up with that.
So I mean, Magnus effect is the effect of the backspin when air moves faster across the bottom than it does across the top. That's what keeps it leveling. So it's kind of doing this like a slider in baseball or whatever. It does that. If the BB's moving faster than the air surrounding it, then it will stay level. The moment it starts to slow down enough, that the spin it'll lift. If you can get it that it's all things slow evenly, it'll only ever just kind of go and eventually just do one of these. It won't even do the loft. So that's a good balance. Although to make that happen, you would really have to have a gun that shoots. You're talking at least DMR at that point.
Right. That's not what I wanted. I'm glad you did that with it. So I'm ready to test it out this weekend.
Rusty Midget says, to be honest, I was hoping just to listen to what might be coming up next month and stuff. And your names are Papa and Wiener. I must be chopped liver here.
It's just funny because I'm called Papa Wiener to my grandkids. So I saw that there. Okay.
And then Will says, that was the most Italian you gotta I've ever heard Greg.
Did I say that? What did I say?
You got
Sometimes being from New England, sometimes when I get excited,
explain that. I'll be right.
some of that comes back out. When I was down in Texas, I picked up a little bit of Southern accent, and I moved up to Ohio to be a recruiter. I found it better to be non-regional when I spoke to the parents. So
I gotcha. Yeah.
Your children are going to be coming with me, because if I talk to them like this, I'm like, hey, let your kid come with me. They don't get so comfortable when you do that. So sometimes when I get excited or anything, every so often talk comes out, or you guys.
I'm from New York. I mean, I was born in New York, so I got that going on.
Yeah.
East Bronx, as a matter of fact. That's where both my parents are from.
So East Bronx is, for those of you that don't know, East Bronx is, Brooklyn is back here.
Yeah.
Brooklyn. And
Brooklyn.
East Bronx is more
more nasally. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. All my aunts got that freaking, like Janice from Friends.
No, you're going nowhere, Robert.
Yeah. That's right. And it was Bobby, not Robert. It was Bobby. I was Bobby back then.
Look at Bobby over here. Look at him over here. Yep. Come on now. playing with his little airsoft guns. Come on, shoot me, Bobby. Shoot me with the airsoft gun. Pull one, two right here.
She wants to be involved. Good God, you weigh your tongue, kiddo. These are my kibasas, dachshunds. Dachshunds are supposed to be skinny. This one's a kibasa.
I come back and Wiener's holding a wiener.
That's right. A kielbasa, not a wiener. A kielbasa. It's a big sausage.
Y'all Yankees are terrible. I'm born and raised in South Florida, right there, Skippy.
we can tell, especially by the way you vote. So we can tell.
Not political stream, asshole.
Oh, careful. Hold on, just stuck in my headset.
And everything goes sideways out. See what you get for talking shit?
Was
oh my God, I thought I was going to lose a computer and everything.
Oh my God, it was fantastic.
So my computer actually came in a wooden box.
A wooden crate or a box?
Yeah.
Wooden crate, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So that was pretty awesome. I went down and picked it up today, came back, which Greg was on the phone, and he was like talking so much trash, like, are they actually going to bring you out your computer or what? So I said, oh, shit, I got to go, because 3 dudes come out wheeling this big old thing. And I was like, all right, I'll go get the navigator now. And I come back with the navigator, and there's only 1 dude left. I was like, where the fuck did everybody else go?
They took off.
Yeah, but no, it's actually I'm pretty sure now I'm going to test the camera with I have another camera that's behind me, actually. I'm going to test this webcam next.
I'm strictly on my laptop. That's all you see.
Yeah, I don't know why it does it. It's got to be some sort of buffering issue, and I don't understand what's possibly be causing it that caused that little blip.
Are you hardwired? Are you wireless? Yep. You're hardwired through
hardwired.
Are you hardwired all the way back?
How old is your camera?
It's the Logitech. It's not that old, but it's one of the good Logitech streaming cams.
Right.
But I just picked this one up because it was only like $50, so I'm gonna throw that one in.
The only other thing because it's not going to be the hardware of the camera itself more than likely.
No, it could be the software, internal software firmware.
It could be the driver, it could be the firmware on it, could be the driver interface.
You have no clue how much I have to deal with that every day. The equipment I work on.
Oh yeah, I've been doing IT for 21 years. So like when it didn't change, I went straight to network. Or
if
it's camera based, it's not going to be the physical piece of the camera. Not for what he's doing. Not this little shit. What we're doing here. Look. You got no problem with a stream off your phone,
Right.
So
yeah.
He should be getting
Nobody
that.
else has the problem like I do, and even then, maybe it's just something wrong with fucking StreamYard. So if it doesn't get fixed, if I can't figure out what the hell it is, I'm going to probably screw around with a couple of the other systems.
Things change so fast over time, especially with all these little extra peripherals and stuff, that it could very well be something internal in the camera, in that camera. and it's not up to date with Windows. You're using Windows 10, I guess. I'm assuming, or you?
Yeah.
So, in Windows 10, it takes. I mean, even with our systems, the systems that work, Windows 10, it is a big change from one system to the other. I mean, I got a thing going on right now with the doctor because it's not allowing certain headers to come through, as opposed to the way it was with the old system. So these headers that are coming through are not giving the same responses back when they look at their images. So it's driving these techs nuts who are used to one way and then go from Windows 7 to Windows 10. It's another way. Even though our application is the same, it's still being affected by the background of Windows 10.
Yeah.
There's a lot more security. There's a lot.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Wiener fixes mammogram machines.
Mammogram?
As I said, mammogram machines. Mammogram.
He still can't spell my name right, so I don't even talk to him.
I know, right?
When he learns how to spell my name, maybe I'll talk to him and listen to him. But mammogram. Well, I don't know what that has to do with, the mammograms are ma'am. And I'll tell you what, though, at maybe I shouldn't be saying this shit, but when you look at the x-rays of breasts all the time, when you look at the x-rays, because you always see, they all look the same after a while. Because they're all flattened the same way. and I've learned a whole new respect in my business because these women who are getting compressed, getting the breast compressed so they can shoot an x-ray through it to see if they've got something. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah.
So it's like, good God. I mean, I more respect for them too, but also I look at it this way with my job, and I really love my job, is I'm helping save second base. So I mean, that's the way you look at it too. So my equipment, I never would have thought I would work in medical equipment, but I wish I would have done it 10 years sooner than what I'm doing now.
You're a shortstop.
Exactly right. I'm the shortstop. Catch one on the other end.
Well, it cannot be the capture card because no, it just isn't the capture card. Yeah, whole new system.
Plus, your camera is USB, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not routing through a capture card anyhow. It's actually through the bus. Yeah.
Yep.
Now I'm wondering if it's.
Ooh, you got. There's two different types. You got the high speed bus.
I'm wondering if it's plugged into USB. If it's plugged,
the 3.0 or something like that. The blue connector.
Even if it's 2.0, you're still getting 300 megabits per second. Passing through there, you're still going to get the 300 megabits per second. So, honestly, it's
probably the camera.
It's either the drivers for the camera that are causing it, or since you went from one system to another system, and externally the things didn't change, start there. Well, we know it's physically not going to be the camera. That's why I asked you about your network, because is yours a straight run from your computer all the way back to the router / modem if you've got a dual system, or if it
runs to no, that one this one is a direct shot straight into the it's a direct shot straight into the modem.
Okay.
Yeah. Mine always has the direct path.
And how far away is that?
Has this camera always been like that, or is this just happened with the new computer?
No, this was what was happening before.
Okay.
And it doesn't do it anywhere else. So either it is the camera.
Something it wouldn't have, like not being online. If you were to do a 2-hour record of just yourself, it would never stutter.
Probably not. I don't know. I never really honestly wanted to record for 2 hours and waste the space on my computer. But I'll switch out camera if it's still doing it. Then it's probably just something with fucking StreamYard that's causing it. And by the way, Will, we understand you can't spell, but when the word is right there in front of you on the I mean,
I had one of my customers today. She was calling in for service or whatever it was, and asked who her service guy was, and she says Rob, and she didn't want to say my last name. I thought she came in and told me that. She goes Rob with a logic. That's what she said. What she told him, and I turned to look at her. I said, "Look," I said, "when you refer to my name, when you tell him my name, it's Oscar Mayer. So when you ask him, it's Rob Wiener, Oscar Mayer." I don't have a problem with that. You're more than welcome to. I've had the name for 56 plus years now. So
right.
I've lived with her forever, and it's pronounced Wiener, even though it should be pronounced Weiner if you're German or whatever. Yep. So it's Wiener. I like it. I own it.
The lighting is from my monitor, by the way, Will, if you're asking.
Oh, the bright light, yeah.
Yeah. See, it's like it can.
It's from your 10 monitors, isn't it? Don't you have 10 monitors in front of you?
No, I just got 2.
Okay.
See, that's simple.
Oh, Wiener, were you on when I showed when I gave the little sneak peek before?
Nope.
No.
Sneak peek of what? What are we seeing now?
It's,
I don't want to see your banana hammock.
Will does have a point. You know, there's another thing that you must do.
Apply to drive the hot dog bus thing.
The Oscar Mayer Wiener bus.
Wiener and a wiener.
Yeah, I've seen. As a matter of fact, one of the guys I sent a patch to, his profile picture is the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile with him and his wife standing in front of it. I thought that was cool. So they got 3 patches for me.
By the
2.
way, a wiener is known as docking, but other than that, so this, see here,
Yeah.
right?
What, do you got a flask in there? Oh,
There, right?
yeah.
This is the ASO2, the short rail version, right? Right now, you can see it's gutted, right? When you look at it, I have to hold it together, it's gutted. Because by the time Overwatch comes around, this will be at our booth on display with that.
The bolt. Oh, really? You're gonna HP it, huh?
Wrap your head around it. That'll be that's the invisible sniper rifle right there.
You just like expanded your whole. You better get that. You better get that store.
Yep.
See what I mean?
I have decided.
Hey, you know who else to talk to about opening a store and stuff like that? Now Ron is up in Lakeland area now, I do believe, but he just went through the whole thing. Matter of fact, he just got himself a little storefront type thing. He's opening up. Yeah, he's got a workshop in the back, and he's got a store up front. I haven't been there. Now I'm supposed to go up there on the 7th for like his soft opening is whatever he's calling it and stuff. So I'm going to go up and check it out for him and stuff. And then the 31st. Wait a minute. Hold on. When is crap? When is the VFA game?
The following weekend.
The weekend
November
after
6th.
The 7th.
November 6th.
Yeah.
The 7th. Yeah, the weekend that he's having his soft opening.
Well,
yeah.
Well,
Nope.
that's what happens. That's what happens when you don't check the nationwide event schedule.
No shit. I need a good woman to keep me on track. I can't find.
No, I'm talking about him.
I don't say can't find a good woman. I find good women. I keep running them off. That's what I keep.
No, you don't run them off. They actually finally graduate high school.
I feel like Alan Harper from 2.5 Men.
I'm sorry. I'm
dark.
That's not nice.
Wow.
Really, that was a Greg shot. That was way below the belt. I'm so sorry.
Oh, what did I miss? What did I miss?
Did you ever say it?
No, I didn't, because I was talking about Alan Harper, and then I heard him laughing. I was like, "What? Okay, what did I miss?"
You keep running them off, and I said, no, they just keep graduating high school.
Oh shit!
I'm so sorry. I feel bad for that one.
It's been over a year since I dated her.
Sorry.
Well, I'm seeing a more age-appropriate woman now.
You know what's going to be interesting, and this is just because of like all that. I would not be surprised over the next 8 years that the average age of people graduating high school now, instead of being 17 and 18, is going to be 18, 19.
You think so?
Yep. I think COVID is going to push a lot of kids to have to repeat a school year.
Oh no,
I
will. No, this is political. We'll say this.
It's not a matter of political. This is
it will.
I understand. I see what you're saying, Mark. I do.
It's
honestly
like
do.
Both my children are having such difficulties dealing with the mobile environment.
That's because they're your children.
But they're
going to wait. No, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, my kids know how to use this shit.
They'll let that slide. They're going to change, and they already have started to do that. When Dom was getting ready to graduate high school, they were actually forgiving a lot of work. They're going
to. A lot of states are not going to do that. They're going to force. So mark my words, and I'll be happy to be wrong, but I also would be happy to be right. Now I'm not saying it as a negative.
I'd rather you be right, to be honest.
Because I think this school year is totally fucked
Mhm.
that they should just close it down now and say, okay, kids, you have a really long fucking summer, because right now there's so many people struggling with this with the online classes that it's not even funny, especially in Florida. Florida system is so it's and this is not a political thing. This is just talking about
Right.
education, guys.
Right.
The kids are not accustomed to or used to it, and they're trying to adhere to a very tight schedule. So they're trying to keep kids regulated into like my son missed 4 classes today after lunch,
Mhm.
which he goes to lunch when I'm waking up at 11 o'clock. He's supposed to go back. I go in and tell him to go back, but then if he clicks on the wrong class, he doesn't get it. Every fucking day, I get another damn message from Angela's teacher saying from the school saying she's not logging in, but she's logging into every single class. She's actually been screenshotting it now to prove me wrong because I'm getting these messages, and I got one earlier today. So the problem that's coming up with it is like the streaming is just they're trying to regiment it too much, where online classes should be a little bit more widespread, letting kids get shit done.
Right.
But I think what's going to happen is that because of this, that within the next 10 years, because that'll wrap all the school kids that we have, you're probably going to they'll probably bump a lot of the elementary school kids up
Right.
to the next level, because it shouldn't be, because they will. But going from 5th to 6th grade, I don't think would happen. I think kindergarten through 4th will be able to go up 1 grade level, but all the other kids have to repeat. And I'm hope I'm right about that, because I think the kids need the education. So it is going to be kind of interesting that the average age is going to jump up for a set amount of years.
I see what you're saying. Yep.
Yeah, and that's why I say it's not political.
Of course, I don't have any school age kids, so I ain't worried about it.
No, never mind. I'll leave it.
I knew what you were gonna say.
I left it alone. I think that was enough.
Yeah.
So, yes. So Dead End Outfitters is the only places you're going to find some of these builds. By the way, Will, the Indestructible that Mark is building for us right now is designed in such a way that that's the only way you're going to be able to find that. We have also created a new drop-in system for the Wolverine Infernos, so that you don't have to cut your own gearbox and you don't have to cut your own receiver. This is a drop-in system. We are the only ones offering that. We're also the only ones offering some of the other guns that we have, which does include this. It's a customized stock system. So yeah, absolutely, we will. There's more to come. And if you make your way somehow out to Operation Overwatch, January,
he'll be there. He's the one talking shit about.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
Tan's gonna lose.
Come by
Yeah.
the booth. Come by the booth, and you'll see all of our.
He's still young. He's got a lot to learn.
And if you're trying to find out where we are, just either look for Dead End Outfitters, Players Wanted, Assault and Battery Airsoft at the Boneyard, because all 4 of us are going to be in one line.
Yeah, wait, we're missing. There's one. Who else was going to be there? I thought there was one other one.
Boneyard, Assault Battery, Players Wanted, and you.
Tactical.
Okay.
Huh?
Is Tactical going to be in line with us?
I'm not sure. I don't know how they got it lined up, but we may be expanding it out further because based on the amount of sponsors we're getting. So, which is hopefully I got a list, sort of a list, but I need to write it down so I have it every time.
Yeah, I'm not going to put you on the spot this time because that'd just be cruel.
Yeah, I know. Especially with my brain being fried the way it is after today. So, I mean, I was still working at 8 o'clock driving down the road.
I know that if I told you to start mentioning the sponsors, you'll even mention the sponsors that shouldn't be named.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's okay. I won't do that again. I mean, I could go at the end and then say that sponsor I'm not supposed to name. That's all I have to say. Because it is your stream.
But again, Greg, that's why you need to open a store.
Yep.
I'm a big believer in universal law of attraction, things like that. When you're having struggles in life, it's usually because you're doing something wrong. You're going against it. Shut up. I have not since COVID and Dom, when Dom had to come home from school, and they started doing work from school and things like that at the end of May. I haven't worked. Right. I've been busy, but I just haven't worked.
What is you have a regular job too, or
I did, yeah. I for a
You
long
did?
time.
until Don came home and COVID hit.
well, I was just curious what that job was before.
I worked for then it was Arthrex, but I worked for a lot of Fortune 500, Fortune 100 companies. I do data protection and recovery. So right now, it's very difficult, especially in my field, to find a job doing what I do. Nobody's really hiring. Nobody's hiring. Nothing's on site. Everything's remote, which is fine, but they've also thinned down their staff. So a lot of IT staff, a lot of that stuff is few and far between. I've never really had this kind of trouble finding a job before, and it's just telling me there's stuff I need to be doing. I started one thing, to start generating some income on the side, because Op 31, we don't make any money there. All that money goes back into the field or goes to pay for us going to away games, things like that. And there's obviously a reason why I'm building better guns and I'm making products that nobody's got and I'm not finding a job. So maybe there's a reason for it.
Are you on just do you not want to, or are you just
So
he's concerned.
I'm actually kind of at a 50-50, to be honest. I was retired once before, well, twice now, actually, technically. I got retired from the Army, and then about 5.5 years ago now, almost 6 years ago, I retired and was opening up a coffee shop. And when I was a week out from opening is when Irma hit. And $13,000 in damage later to my house. Had to go back to work. All my reserve money that was supposed to keep me open for like 6 months, gone. So closed up shop, went back to work. And it's weird if you've ever been retired and then you go back to work, it doesn't work the same, man. You can't do it anymore.
That's why I probably will always be involved with something, especially when I hit retirement.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, thank God I work for a company. I enjoy my job. I've been doing 8 years now with this job, 23 and a half years with Kodak. I was burned out at the end when I finally left Kodak when they filed bankruptcy. I mean, it was my push to go do something else. I wasn't in medical, but now I'm in medical. And like I said, I wish I would have done 10 years ago. But there's always something out there. I've always done, but I've also been downstream too. From DJing to umpire, I was DJ for about 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Did that on the side to keep the kids in cars and insurance and the nice clothes, things like that. The stuff I didn't get to have when I was younger. And then the fire department I do because that's something as a volunteer, but I also earn a pension. So when I hit retirement, I get a pension from the fire as a volunteer. Believe it or not. So that. And then there was umpiring. I did the umpiring too. All the way from little league to travel ball to high school to, I had to follow the softball players. I figured I'd get that before Mark said that. So no, but no, I enjoyed that, the parents, meeting the parents and stuff like that. Of course, there's a lot of single moms out there. So
all the single ladies, ladies.
I love, I stopped being passionate about IT. Really, when I went back into it, I loved exactly what I did. I loved doing data protection and disaster recovery. I stopped liking just all the other, being a system engineer and it wasn't doing it. But I loved that part. Now it's a lot of working just with computers and not with people. I got into it for the people.
Right.
When I can make somebody's life better and easier by doing something through computerization with them. Fantastic. Now it's about the computers, and I want that. If I can find the right job, I'm still in the interview process for another company. They're a smaller business. They work with small businesses, a consulting firm. Maybe that, because now I know I'm actually working with this small group of people that are one little company. They're trying to do well. Maybe that, but I don't know, man. If I can make a living doing this, then I would rather do this.
Yeah.
And see, the thing is, you're already telling, like, everything that you said in those 3 minutes that you're talking about, the stuff that was there, opening up your shop.
Oh, no, I always say it like that.
but I mean, open up your shop would be the way to fulfill a lot of that stuff because, dude, I mean, it's not a bullshit or a line or anything else. When as soon as people find out about the quality of work and everything else that you do, and all the other cool stuff that you did, and how does it benefit them by going through it? Just the upgrades alone, it's like you have shit coming down from Indiana now.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna have shit coming down from Tennessee. Pretty much wherever your mouthpiece goes for your stuff, you know, you have things going out. Then you have all the people that are already supporting your field.
Yeah.
And then now you also have, you know, I mean, obviously, if you announce that you're going to be opening up a field and all that, or opening up a storefront and all that, you're probably going to have, like, Doomsday Airsoft will plug the shit out of it when they have you on their stream to talk to that stuff. And next thing you know, you're getting wider notoriety. And next thing you know, your D-Hop barrel starts getting around more and more.
But wait till I get to shoot it this weekend.
Don't.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, guys, don't ever let me overprice anything. No matter what. I
don't think you overprice anything, but don't be giving it away.
No.
Yeah, that's
Mark knows this.
Speaking of which, you stole me a bill.
I know. I know. I was actually doing the math on it today. I'm like, when I look at my stuff and I compare it with what's out in the market right now, I know the stuff that I'm building, like the Indestructible, for example. Yeah, we see the small little breaks in the chain, you know, every so often this or that. Or that. When it's done, which is this one last piece, and I'm pretty sure I know what it is, that's the last thing. It's also an amazingly tight build. Like, it's if it breaks, this thing's it's gonna detonate. That's like, but it's built that. I mean, that's the thing. We built it right on the bleeding edge. It absolutely is. The same gun goes for 2.5 times, give or take, from another company. That's the equivalent gun. They're side by side. Yeah, that's the equivalent.
You're one above the other one.
Mine, I'm pointing over that way because.
Oh wait, shit! Hold on.
Because
I gotta set up right. Ow, that's a box.
I saw butt crack. I just lost the lottery.
Yeah, they. I don't ever want to price that high. I don't want to price any of my guns that high.
But if they're worth it and the demand is there for it, you know, so it was kind of funny because I look at it this way when I was
there. We go. That's better.
My DJ company. I priced low. I called myself the Walmart of DJs, but they were getting that guy who did the big shows and things like that too for a while. So then all of a sudden I've gotten too damn busy, where I didn't have a life myself on the weekends. So I raised my prices up, $400 or $500 for a wedding instead of $245, $300 for a wedding, and I was still getting freaking.
That's the thing when it comes down to, like, say, Indestructible, for example. Like a lot of people ask, why the color? Well, the colors to grab attention. It was just to be out there so people actually look because they never seen a gun like that before. I mean, when you're looking at all my black guns up there, you can't tell them apart. But you can certainly tell the difference between the Indestructible than anything else that's on my wall because of what's on it. So, but then it's like, well, the quality is there. And, for the gun to be $800 for what it's shooting, it's cheaper than a Bloomies, which he's got a really bad reputation. Or it's increasingly going down. It's less than half the cost of an Umbrella Armory, and they're shooting very comparatively. The only thing that's different is the rate of fire. But I'll tell you right now, 42 balls a second, 32 balls a second, you're not going to tell the difference when you're shooting, and you're sure as fuck not going to go full auto. And there it goes. There goes the stupid flip. Yeah.
So that was the camera's fault, not the computer.
It's got to be the camera, or it's got to be StreamYard's fault. It's got to be. It's definitely not this.
It's not your Wi-Fi in your house, right?
I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm directly wired in.
Oh, direct wire hardware. Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
and if that was the case, then there would be issues with you two as well coming up and having periodic glitches.
Yeah.
And it's not. And the funny thing is that if I opened up like one of the videos to play for you guys, the video will do that, but not me. So now I'm more and more figuring that it's got to be within StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
So there's something inside of StreamYard that it's just causing this little blip.
Little glitch. Could be their servers.
Go back and see if there's any pattern to it, time frame, things like that. See if there's any kind of pattern. I don't think there is, but you should check and see if there's a.
Yeah, I should probably just get a stopwatch and just hit the stopwatch and let it go until the next one goes off because it seems like it's pretty consistent. So maybe it's every 20 minutes. I want to say, but Greg, in all seriousness, please do take the serious consideration because I'm sure there's a lot of people in the industry. Hell, do what a lot of other guys have done. Set up a GoFundMe, set up an Indiegogo, and then if you actually do Indiegogo, then that means that you can actually give them admission, like their $20, $20 for the field or anything like that goes towards it. So then that way, you're not just asking for donations, but you're actually gaining, So
they get some form of stock in the company, whether it's free play at the field or something like that. I can give them something back.
Yeah, that's what pledge levels are. Like, I would say Kickstarter.
Buy your gun, get. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you could do all sorts of things for pledge levels. Like if I do a Kickstarter for a game, for example, the base pledge is always $1. Just tip. It's like a tip just to get the momentum going. But then after that, it's like $20 for a game. So in your case, it's $20 admission.
Mm-hmm.
For the first things, or $10 patch. Start with the patch, $10 patch, $20 admission plus a patch, and then you just put the pledge levels up. And then as you raise more funds, you can open up stretch goals like, okay, because we got this, everybody gets now a second patch for free.
Mm-hmm.
As you go through and hit the funding and all that. The only thing that it would have to probably be a concern that you have to check with Indiegogo on is if you're allowed to do, if you're allowed to have weapons on, because I know Kickstarter you're not, but if it's for an airsoft field, it might be something different. As long as you're not selling a gun.
Yeah.
It wouldn't.
It would strictly be to get it. But I mean, if I can get.
But you could also have people that you could have a higher pledge level, like, hey, plaque on a wall. You get that funding tree thing, and you put everybody's name on it and stuff like that. And all of a sudden you have people that are something like, okay, I really want this to succeed. Here's $300, $400, $500, $1,000 if there's the benefit there. Or, hey, yeah, sure. Then when you get your shop up and running, I want an Indestructible. All right, well, here's $1,000 for an Indestructible build out. So there's a way that you can get it going. And on top of that, you have another two factors in your favor. You're a disabled vet.
Yeah.
And in the age of COVID, they're turning on the spigot for SBA loans that are not guaranteed by you. So it's not a personal guaranteed loan. It's a business loan. So
I'll have to.
And then, I just looked at the time.
Yeah.
Exactly 3 hours and 3 minutes and 49 seconds. So we've
been here the whole time.
Hour mark. You have not been here the entire time.
No, I said I haven't been here the whole entire time. So no, I know that. I've been. My head is like 10 different places right now with work and Doomsday.
We typically don't do Tuesdays, but we had to because of.
No, I'm not complaining. No, please, there's no complaint from me at all. I'm happy you guys let me on. So I appreciate every time.
Hey, we restreamed you too, by the way.
You restreamed it?
We were rebroadcasting it.
Yeah, and then I had to go like right in the middle because I got a phone call about this machine. So
we thought you got pulled over.
Yeah, no, I ended up in a conversation with one of the guys who was dialed into the machine that blew up on me tonight. So we had to get it up and going.
All right,
$500,000 machine that was not working.
We're gonna go ahead and end the stream out here, guys. So again, I'm Joker. Perhaps it's every 10 minutes. But I am Joker for Players Wanted. To my right is the man of the smallest statue but biggest hearts, Papa from Dead End Outfitters, and below me is the one and only Wiener Man.
That's
So
me.
from Doomsday Airsoft, make sure you guys check out Overwatch 6. Also, real quick, let's throw this back out here again because grindhousecoffee.net, promo code Black Rifle Coffee to get 10% off the
Wow.
PBJ and the crack. Not like they were shooting shots fired or anything. Guys,
By the way, we'll be stopping by there on Thursday on the way up. Black Rifle Coffee and 9 on Apparel. Yep, I'll get my K-cups again.
and evidently, there's also my wife standing in the doorway.
Hi, wifey.
There she is.
But everybody, as always, thanks very much for coming on, watching us, paying attention to a bunch of random guys talk about airsoft. Until next week, which will be not this Thursday, but the following Thursday, we'll see you out on the field. You guys have a great night.